Lovers, and everyone in between, to a brand new live stream here in the channel, where today we are going to be continuing along with our Timberborn run. We're going to be trying to do Timberborn again. it did not work out so well last time. We kind of accidentally had the entire village die because of bad water. So that didn't exactly turn out so well, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a listen here on the stream real quick just to make sure that everything is working properly and sounding good. I do got some music playing in the background just because the menu has no music for some reason. Let's see here. Let's take a listen. Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great. Alrighty, so we have to start a new game because everyone died. I am going to be still playing as the Iron Teeth, even though they do make things difficult, but they are the most fun to play as. They're not the easiest, but they are the most fun. So, what do we got here? I mean, we did do it on... Did we do it on Helix Mountain? Is that where we just had it? Because I feel like that has a lot of grassland that I could have worked with there, but no, that definitely is. So how it goes your collapsing civilization? It collapsed. It collapsed. Everyone got sick and refused to work, and then they all starved and fucking died. So, and everyone died. The end. And then Oh, so it seems like I was correct. Yes, you were correct. And it was also conveniently, like, right when my parents were calling for, like, their weekend call. It's like, well, civilization just died. My dad is calling. Guess I'm just gonna end the stream here. So, it only got worse. To be fair, it got better. It got better, but then it got a lot worse again. We had a false spring, and then it got a lot worse. We had a bad water tide that lasted like 5 days, and that was too much. The past bad water tides only lasted like a couple days, but that one, yeah, we could not. We ran out. I did everything in my power to try to save that community, and it just did not work. So we are going to be trying again, because I'm addicted to this game, and I like it, and it's fun. I do want a big map. Right, so we're going to be kind of restricted to 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of like 4 maps. I do want a big map. This seems really interesting, but also there's not a lot of water play that you can do with it, just because there is so much water, so that you can't really do a whole lot with it. And there isn't really a lot of elevation change, so there's not really a whole lot of fun with that. Terraces we could probably work with, right? I see a lot of bad water here, right? But we do still have good sources of water there at the top, and a good amount of grassland around that we could work with. Even some stuff back over here, we could probably build up a dam, maybe flood this entire... Like, if we were to build a dam, like, right here, maybe on this wall, we could, like, flood this entire area. Or we could try to stop the bad water. We could block it up and cover this whole area in greenage, build some... We got a lot of different elevations we could connect to one another, like even across these platforms and that platform. I'm under... Hello, somebody help me, I'm under the water. I don't remember, this is a good old meme. Plains is too simple. And lakes actually does seem fun, but again, there's not a lot of elevation change. Like, I feel like, I am drowning. I feel like, well, you're a beaver, so, I mean, I'm surprised, I don't know if you're a beaver, but in the context of this game, you'd be a beaver, so I don't know, you probably shouldn't be drowning, blah. I mean, technically speaking, beavers actually can't breathe underwater. Right? I'm pretty sure beavers just hold their breath for a really long time. I'm pretty sure the beavers still need air. So I guess a beaver can drown. So, no, you're right. Oh, I hear some wee-woos in the background. Oh, we're gonna have a wee-woo go by the house? Oh, no wee-woos. Damn, they went by the road. I think let's try terraces. I say let's try terraces. Many societies choose to settle in elevated areas, utilizing the beaver's newfound knack for vertical building. By the way, your audio went down? What do you mean my audio went down? What do you mean my audio went down? Let me go ahead and take a look at this. Let me go ahead and watch. It sounds fine. I'm watching. It was maybe the music that like went in between sections that you were talking about. But yeah, let's try terraces. But the music is only there for a short while until we actually start the game and we can get some game music going on instead of just a silent menu. So then we'll swap on over here in a second. If building a if a building is marked as solid, such as a lodge or a warehouse, you can build other structures on its roof. Sorry, I had to get my King engine going. I hear a fire truck now. Heard an ambulance and a fire truck. There's a fire truck going by now. Something's on fire. Well, I mean, well, duh, but something's going on. We just had a string of fires. Like last year we had 3 fires here in town. I live in a small country town, and like nothing has ever happened here in town, right? Most of the crime that has ever happened here in town was by me and my friends back when we were kids. Like, that was some real shit, but like, there hasn't been anything like serious that's ever happened here in town. But then like, for some reason, like last year we had like 3 or it was like, last year or maybe the year before, but we had like 3 fires in like 1 year. A house burned down, the laundromat burned down, and a different house burned down. And I don't know if that would count, but a crack house blew up out in the swamps like a couple weeks ago, or not a couple weeks, a couple years ago as well. But that's not really part of the town. That's just a swamp house that fucking blew up, you know. So crack. Weird area out here in the country. Weird area out here in the country. All right, so we have game music now. Turn off the music. There we go. What would we like our settlement called? It's kind of, for some reason, why does this kind of remind me of, like, Elder Scrolls music? A little bit, doesn't it? It kind of sounds like a little bit almost like when you're walking across the plains, like when you first leave, Oblivion sewers, and you come out of the Imperial City sewers right there next to the bandit camp. Right underneath the watchtower, I think it is, there in the river. God, I love Oblivion. Okay, so what would the name be? Got ADHD fucking going wild today, getting distracted. What would the name of my settlement be? I mean, before we had damn Beavers. The damn Beaver Village. Yeah, before it was the damn Beaver Village. But now... We are the full tails with nice strong teeth. Water dams. The furbacks? Wetbacks. Furbacks. Slickbacks. Slickback Village. Slickbacks. I like that. Slickback. Beavers. They're oily. They're watery. Slickback. A pimp named Slickback. Just remember, pimp named Slickback. Slickback Sleevers. No. Slickback Sleever Village. Stillage. Slickback Sleevers Stillage. SSS. We are the SSS. Shit. It always comes back to Germany. It always comes back to Germany. It always comes back to World War II. Oh, this is gonna have to be important. This is gonna have to be really important. What do I want to name my village? This is so... I can rename it in the future, right? I think so. But this is... I'm so bad with names, mostly because I can't decide. Alright, the audio problem was on my side. Damn right it was. I'm perfect. When I'm perfect 100% of the time, 70% of the time. Oh, there we go. Alright, I think Slickback. I'm thinking that. Alright, Slickback Sleevers Village. Slickback Sleevers Village, in honor of our very first village that was damn Beavers. I was just replacing all the first letters. So Slickback Sleevers Village. Or, you know, because Slickback because they're beavers, Sleever because they're beavers, and Sillage because it's a village. Right? I'm not. It's a good name. It's a good name. It's a good name. I like it. I think so. It'll work. Start. Hello there, Slickbacks. Joseph Stalin Family Club.
You gotta say the full name. It's a pimp named Slickback. It's a pimp named Joseph Stalin.
Go ahead and just build these roads all the way through. Get my grid format going, right? Let's see, where do these roads lead? Where do they lead in the end? delete you, delete you, delete you. I'm going to preemptively cordon off these berries. Yeah. I'm going to preemptively get those berries going and build up a road there. And then I think I'll eventually want to delete these berries above. Like this entire row of berries. And then I'll fill in this area of berries. Democracy must be spread. Democracy must be spread! I have been playing a lot of Helldivers 2 lately. I think we still have reinforcements left. Oh, on March 2nd, we're getting a cool ass cape. Oh, cool ass cape. Hell yeah, I do like all the memorial armors and capes and helmets and stuff that they bring out. So I think last I checked, yesterday, I think, we still had like 95 million Helldivers or some shit like that. So I imagine at this point we're probably back down to like, what, 70 or 80 million? Because we know that people are always fighting the bugs, which is annoying because they always, I don't know, bug divers are not fighting the warfront for some odd reason. Even though the bugs are probably the hardest, like, species, if anything. So why people go after the bugs, I'm not entirely certain. Especially when we have, you know, a mission to do of trying to spread democracy. But, you know, so we had to go over there and we got more reinforcements by killing, was it like 3 million chargers or something like that? Oh, we have 120 million now? It was 100 million. Did it go up again? Was there another objective that allowed us to get more reinforcements? Because there was one where we could kill, like, millions of chargers or some shit like that. And we got more reinforcements. But we were down to like 60, and then it went up to 100. I'm surprised that we're at 120 now. I wonder if they did like a recount or some shit like that. I don't know. It's a little bit weird that they're changing all the numbers. It's making it feel a little bit less... Yep. What did we have to complete? Okay, anyway. Well, you researched that. I got a village to build. Right, so right off the bat. So we have 8 beavers. This is going to be our wood, right? Obviously. So I'm going to want to build this. How far can this reach? That reaches pretty damn far. I can honestly probably just put like straight up like 4... Ooh, I want to space this out properly, right? I want to space this out properly. So I think we could probably place like 4 lumberjacks here. Or at least maybe 3, and we would be able to gather everything of all of our wood that we need possible to us. We do have a lot less wood this time comparatively. So that could be a bit of a concern, but... God, I've been getting so much... Dude, my number must have been leaked online or something like that, or it must be like... what do you call it? It must be like, I don't know, fucking someone must have gotten a hold of my number and sold it online or some shit for... scam callers, because lately, I don't know why, like a few days ago, I just started getting like spam calls, like honestly like 4 or 5 times a day. Like I just had another one. It's ridiculous. Let's go ahead and delete you, because I am gonna want this large industrial pile. No, you will die. We're gonna go ahead and do that instead, because actually I think I do want this moved out by 1. We completed, we completed an Stiquith operation to learn about the future strikes against us. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I mean, did we liberate that next city? Last city was at like 90% or like 92%. Have we found their capital yet? We're still moving through Hyberstan or Cyberstan. We're still trying to find their capital, right? But we have to move through all the cities and find out what they extend to. Alright, so we have this storage here. Eventually, we can probably just say, like, let's say... Ooh, we could probably fit a 4th. We could probably fit a 4th there, and then well-being, we'll say, we'll put our teeth grindstone here. But we can pause that. We don't really need that right now. We don't really need all 4 lumberjacks, so I'll get it down to just 2. The gatherer flag. This I'm going to place next to, in front of those berries to maximize space. right? Maximize space in general, so we can use this area. Probably, actually, can we fit? We should be able to. Yeah, we can fit the medium warehouse right in here. And we'll say that'll be for the berries. Okay, that's some pretty good storage right there. Yep. Okay. So we have found it then. Or so we're attacking the capital right now then. We're attacking Cyberstan's capital. I forget what it was. I don't remember the name. What is it, like Transcendence or some shit like that? Some kind of like heavenly name. Which is why I think that people were super sleuths at trying to like decipher the city names to try to find what would be the best path to get there and find it. We're gonna need 2 water pumps. Delete you. Delete you. 2 deep water pumps right there. Power is going to be difficult, I think. We are going to need water storage. But I don't like... No, not yet, but it's next. Okay, good. Alright, so we're still right on the cusp then. Even with 120 million. Those cities are not easy to liberate. They're taking a lot of percentages to do. It's taken a lot of missions. And oh boy, I tell you what, dude, I'm starting to be a little bit toxic with it too, I'm not gonna lie. Where like if I find somebody who's dying a lot in a mission, I'll just boot them. Like if they die more than like 3 times, I kick them. Because, well, the last time I played, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna do that, whatever. And I let this one guy, like, he got up to like 3 deaths. He had like 6 deaths by the end of the mission. I'm like, dude, like, and everybody else had like 1. And I'm like, come on now. Like, we have, like, the main objective right now is to not fucking die. And you're out here literally just being ragdolled constantly. And, like, somehow people just don't understand. Like, we have these reserves. You're not supposed to be dying. You're supposed to be trying your hardest to, you know, not rack up the death count. And yet, I would just see these people just get absolutely just fucking mauled over. And I'm like, well, dude, I'm gonna have to kick you. If you've died already 3 times and we're halfway through the mission, I'd rather take another random who might die 1 more time or just once to complete the mission like the rest of us, as compared to fucking this dude over here who might end up with 6 or 7 deaths. Like, their deaths is more than the entire squad combined. It's like, goddamn. I really don't like the fact that this is 3 wide, because a large... Never mind, I do like that it's 3 wide. But a medium tank, though, is only that big. So... we can still make it work, though. We can still make it work. We'll just end up having small storages on the side. Well, that's a future problem, though. That's such a long future problem. I'm going to pause you for the moment and pause you for the moment. I want you guys to focus on your main things, right? So you're going to be workplace high. You're going to be workplace high. So last 2. This is going to be workplace high. You are going to be 4. And then that'll make 4. So that'll be 8. That'll be our 8 right there. But we do have 1 right there. So I'm going to low prioritize you. So they will come down and work on that pump. And we'll still have 3 builders left over. What else do we need immediately? We need farms. Right, obviously. We need farmers. Farmhouse. We're probably going to have a whole bunch of storage over here, right? So what if I did... Obviously, I'm going to pause these, but I'm trying to plan ahead. Corn was useless to us. Corn was useless to us, but cassavas. Cassavas, we found that we actually don't need oil for. All we need is the fermenter. So cassavas, we can work with. Cassavas, we already have berries there. No, we're going to want coal berries here first. We're going to want coal berries. Or coal berries. Because that'll be closer. Cassavas can come second. And we're going to focus on that first. Now, I've learned a lot from our first playthrough there. I've learned a lot, so we can definitely do a lot better here. And it's just before... I'm trying to stay off of the grass. Put another medium warehouse... let's say there. And then eventually we're going to need this one, because this is going to be like coffee. Coffee. Where would I find coffee in this goddamn list? Eventually that'll be coffee. Pause you. This here can be soybeans, which means I'm gonna place... That can be soybeans. That can be soybeans, which means I will do a medium warehouse here now again. build this path across. We do take up a little bit of grassland, which is unfortunate. Which means that now that we have that there, we have cassavas, we have our regular berries, we have coalberries, we have coffee pods, eggplants, we don't... Do I have a soybeans? I do have a soybeans there. I'm going to put a soybeans here instead. Because that'll be a little bit closer to our, it'll be closer to our farmer house. There we go, soybeans there, and which means I'll swap this over to... Let's just go ahead and preemptively just have this one ready for gears. Do I need storage for anything else? No, not really. Preemptively get that one ready for gears. Pause you. Pause the soybeans. Pause the cassavas. Coalberries are going to be the main focus. These are going to be our logs. And industrially speaking, we are going to need also stuff for planks. Which means that they can come down to here, because I imagine some of my production... Where's a lot of my production going to be? Obviously, we have water here. But this is probably going to be primarily taken up by farms and water pumps. Right? Because, like, if I do a deep water pump... here, eventually I do want to drag that back, don't I? Yeah, I'm gonna wait to place those, but eventually I am gonna want this for water, right? And I can build that out a little bit. I'm even gonna build that one right there, preemptively. Or not build, but, you know, get it ready and pause that. Right? So then a lot of my industry, what I need power for when I do my water wheels and stuff... How's my spacing looking? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That could start me out with something simple, like a lumber mill here. Right? The lumber mill here. You could even do something like this. Lumber mill there, turn that around. Lumber mill here. Right? I can actually delete you because I need to alter your side that you come out on. That's what, F? You are the same, which means that I can do this. And then water wheel. I mean, this is just a start. This is just a start, right? I think a lot of our production will probably come down here. Because this has some good pathing for us in general. Right, because if I were to do something like that, boom, boom, and then I connected them, like, let's say, like a gear workshop, or, you know, if I had, you know, spacing would be best if I could, yeah, flip that. And then, can I flip this as well? Yeah, then flip that. Ooh, look at that. Now isn't that looking good? I mean, I might have to do something like build some stairs over here in order to get access. Something like that, you know, for the moment, at least, for the moment. Go to deconstruction. I really like trying to plan everything out. Like, this is kind of like the most fun time for me, is literally just pre-planning. Right, because that would work. And then to get down from here, we're probably gonna have stair, stair, path, stair, stair. But a platform can be built over that. To where they'll have access. No. I would go down this way. It would be like stair, stair. Which means that we could do something like this. Yeah. Yeah, see, now we're talking. Something stupid like that. And then eventually, you know, it doesn't really matter. I mean, we could even do like a vertical easily over this. With our power shafts, do a vertical over and carry on if we wanted to do something like this, just so we have a quick path in between the 2 points, and then do... How would I get a vertical? I'd probably have to come out a little bit on one of these, right? I'd probably have to do like a power shaft, no, a vertical power shaft, vertical on top of it, come on over. So we'd probably have to do something like that, but that's okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. But obviously, all paused. That's future planning. Yeah, stair, stair, road, stair, stair. Got it, okay. May not even need to build a platform if I were to just go down here. It would save me a little bit, but not really. Whatever. It would allow me access. Stair, stair. If I did stair, stair, path. How do I get access to this platform? Stair, stair, there. Stair, there, stair, there. Stair, stair, there, around. Stair, stair, there. Stair, stair, there. Warehouse. How here? How here? Longer. Longer stair. Platform, stair, stair, there. Platform, access. Yes. Platform access. Yes. Yes. Storage for stair. Stair. Stair, stair. There. Platform. Damn. Fine. Because. Stair, stair. Platform. This, here. This, plank. There we go. But this, log, not warehouse. Small industrial pile. Log. Small industrial pile. No. Small warehouse. Yes. I'm gonna say berries. And then water at the same time. Where's water? Storage? Storage. Small tank. Water access. But of course, pause, 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 pause. Don't need that right now. Which means that you need to be put on water. You need to be put on water. So as it stands, we still have yet to make our food. Farmhouse. Still have yet to make the farmhouse. How far does the farmhouse go? Zoom out. Okay. Keep them away, keep them away. Keep them away, keep them away, keep them away now. Double farm? Triple farm. Pause, pause. Delete. Yes. Delete. Wait, no. Yes. Well, yes, but no. Also at the same time. Because farmhouse here help get there. Right? Farmhouse here help get there. Farmhouse here help get here. How farmhouse help get here? Farmhouse go there. Maybe farmhouse go here? No. In way. In way. Farmhouse there. Farmhouse there. But pause. But pause. And beans. Beans on pause. Pause and beans. Beans and pause. Workshop capability over here. And how much power? Right? Because they could combine on this side. Like such. Like such. Could be path. Path. Over? Hard do. Path other side? Path other side. Good brand. Path other side. Platform. Path other side? Connected power. Path other side. But levees. Levees. No path. Levee go there. Levees go there. No path. Path have to be here. Cut berries. Extra room? Transition across? T-cross to here? Extra storage? Reduced berry line. Reduced berry line. How big berry? Berry here. Berry go through. But cut off berry, still have this many berry. But berry have to cut off there into this area of berry. Bad water might kill this half of berry. This half of berry, but not late half of berry. Still quite a bit of berry, also still quite a bit of berry lost. But more fertile ground this side, possible berry grounds. Make path across, forester, plant berry, from side. Farmhouse, plant food, cassava, soybean, on edge, separate from cobberries. Fuck, I'm smart. Talking big word now. Big word. Many cobberry here. Many cobberry here. Path over, down through. Farmhouse here. Cassava, soybean here. Berry here. Coffee here. Forester here. Forester there. Up here. There. Wood cutter here. Plant, tree, all here. Forester? Travel back? Forester maybe here? Here? Plant tree there? Path across, forester, plant tree. Oak. Pine. Sap. Water. Water. Plant tree. Mangrove. Water. All across. Mangrove water. Food wood. Food wood mangrove. Food wood mangrove water. Forester food mangrove water. No harvest half. Harvest just tree. Mangrove save food? Yes. Possible? I think. What are you? Large industrial. Why are you? You are plank. That's why. But you pause. No plank now. Berry there. Gatherer there. 2 cutters. 2 gatherers. 4. 4, 8. Here, 9. 1 down, 7. Water. We good. We Gucci. Time start. You guys liking all the big words? Build many there. Build many there. That fine. Maybe log industrial here. Reason? Not sure. Lamp? Shrub? Roof? Damn. Levee. Warehouse. Ground. Build top. Houses. Houses? But, houses. No. Breeding pod. Breeding pods. Forgot about breeding pods. No. Well, breeding pod berry water. Berry water. If berry water, be close to berry water. What did I miss? Someone has gone insane again? Yes? Maybe? Wait, hang on. Beaver chatters. Damari? No, I like Damari. Haiputu? Don't like, well, Joglin? Kuguthi? Ogumu? Ramavava? No, I don't like your name. you're Alexander the Great of ambition. No, okay. Great. No, capitalize. Great. Capitalize the G. That's good with the capital G. Anyone know that reference? No? You're dead to me. Alexander the Great. Fantastic. Thank you. Timberborn. Wow. Yeah, I don't like that name either. I don't like that name Arthur. Arthur. Earth. No. Aru. Just Arth. Arthur. No. YouTube. Arthur. King. Of apes. Of apes. Ugoshaga. Alright. So, we have names. We have building. Wait, that's right. 3 farmhouse. You pause. Beans, pause. Furries. Fuck. Goddamn. Stair, there. Stair, there. Water. Plank, gear. Food? Planks. Gears. Berries. Food, berries, water. Pause. Wood. Power. Water later. Water now. 2 storage. Water getting wet, getting moist, getting slick backy. That's why name is... What is our name? Why no say name? We are Slickback Sleever Sillage. We are Slickbacks. Wet. Water. They got water. Trees. Alpine. 2 wood. Sap. Don't want sap. Not now. Sap later. That's for saps. Trees. Trees there. Bad water there. Fresh water mixed with bad water. Bad water bad. Fresh water good. Good water good. Berries there, but bad water. Surprise not dead. Tree oak there. Any extra tree. Pine. Birch. Across oak. But that's metal. Pine. Across birch. No like birch. Down. More birch. Don't like birch. Birches are bitches. Bitch birches. Birches bitches. Bitches and birches. Birches and bitches. Fuck yeah. Where are all my homies at? Where are all my birches and bitches at? Brain go. Anyway. No, not anyway. Some way. Always. Every time. Always. Never. Food. I need to plant food. Crops. Cassavas. Cultivary. Soybean. I want at least layer of soybean. Layer of cassava. But maybe extra layer there because cassava no grow there, but cassava maybe grow here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 3 is 6, 7, 8. That's 8. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. Don't like that. Stop you. So take away 8. Take away 8. Demolish. Take away 8. Stop. Where's food? Crops. Fine. Okay. Take away 8. 7. 5. 7, 6. No. Yes. 7, 6. That's fine. 7, 6. That's okay. Soybean there. Canola or seed. That's fine. Small canola. But now everything. Coalberry. Coalberry. It's a lot smaller than I thought. It's a lot smaller. I thought it looked bigger. Why is it so small? Kind of expected more. I wanted more. Can I get more? But all berry. I mean, a lot of berry. Kohlrabi? Oh, kohlrabi. Sorry, not coalberry. Kohlrabi. Fuck Robbie. All my homies don't like Robbie. I knew a Robbie once. He's a dick. I know a Robbie on Critical Role. He's actually really cool. So it's really 50-50 right now. And I'm not taking those chances. Kohlbari. More food. Well, actually... How far farm? Farm there. Farm there. Farm actually reach pretty far here. Unpause that. Pause that. You focus Kohlbaris, because you can reach more Kohlbari around all here. I don't know what you able to farm here. I say do what you can. I cancel rest. Cool, Bari there. Berry cut off here. This gonna be extra building. Can what you do there. And now we set. Food, water, future. Builder. Good. Remove path between farms. Path between farms. Path between farms. Remove path between farms. These are paused, so these should not get built at all. While they're paused, only this will be made. Remove path between farm. You mean here? Boom. This will eventually be cut off. I mean, I can cut it off now just to make it look nice, but this will eventually be cut off of berry, and I plant more berry here, and I think forester here to plant more berry there, and maybe coffee later on. Forester is around here, plant more tree, need more tree, and also maybe farm here for more cassava soy, maybe canola. Farming area. Yeah. So path deleted there. Remove those paths so it actually looks a little bit nicer. We Gucci? Question of silence. 2026. Question is, we good? We good? Because my last town died of sickness. I don't know if we're gonna get bad water through here again, but the bad water will spread less to the fact that maybe, I don't know, it'll be better. Who knows? Maybe. Honestly. Possibly. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. Who's there? Stop. Get out of my house. Who are you? Stop it. Get out of my walls. I think we good. No bottom 2 farms. No bottom 2 farms. These 2 farms? For no bottom 2 farms. But we have 2 deep water pump, small tank. These 2 remove path between farm. You're gonna need more explaining to do. I'm not sure I understand. Brain go burp. But, okay, so, we've been streaming for 42 minutes, and we haven't actually started anything yet. So, before I get started, I'm gonna go use the restroom, I'm gonna get myself a cup of water, grab myself a Powerade, and be back here in less than, like, 4 minutes and 32 seconds. So, we're about to actually fully get launched into this. If you have been enjoying the stream, make sure to like it, subscribe, follow the content, join the Discord, follow me on X, follow me on Twitch. I'm not even streaming on Twitch right now because my internet's been having problems. I need to start a PayPal for Twitch, for internet stuff or something like that, like a GoFundMe or something, because I need like $500 in just network equipment that's gonna actually be able to guarantee that I can dual stream consistently without any issues. That would be nice. I also just spent a lot of money recently. I gotta go on a big vacation coming up and be spending multiple thousands of dollars over there at Las Vegas and be making a video about that. Wait, I forgot. BRB. ADHD. Calm the fuck down today. Anyway, be right back. Yes, be right back. Fuck, I'm retarded today. Because it's back up. Shit, what was it at before? It's like 80 or something %. Analytics enabled, not enabled. Delete collected data? Sure. I don't know if I believe that, but why not? Mute audio and minimize your autofocus. No! I want to keep the audio going. Alright, pause that. Don't need to be looking at. Okay, so. Let me look at your messages here. Let's see here. The bottom 2 farms, make 2 farming areas into 1. The 2 areas between the water collectors and the storehouses. Oh, now I see what you mean. No, yeah, you're right, you're 100% right. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, no, that's just wasted potential right there. Let's just clear all that. Hi, Dave, how are you doing? Hey, Geary Builds and Beats, welcome and thank you welcoming to the stream. And actually, you now get your name. I don't know why I did that. You now get your name on Where Are My Beavers? You now get your name on who's our least favorite name? Tamari, Duroskia, Supercrucia, Sisiaska. My name is Patrick Kresko, Tamari, Hijiam, Hiputro, Georgian, Kurkievka, Kogimo. Who's our least? Oh, wait, we still got babies as well. Kanitha Guth, Ulo, Zala, Zenma, Kahina Guth. No, fuck that name. Fuck that name. And you're gonna get A-Gear Builds. No, A-Gear B&B. Air Gear B&B. There we go. Now you're in. Because I don't want to have to pronounce whatever name that was. I already forgotten about it. I like pronouncing names like Ogiemo, Ola, Zolale, Zimiano, Broski, Shikleski, Vrobroka, Vorodeska. Alright, water, or not water, plants. So we don't need corn. We will need a little bit of canola. Actually, I'm going to... I'm going to do canola there. Soybeans will be better than cassavas, because cassavas require oil. But soybeans do not, which means that can all be just soybean right there, but then we're going to do the rest with coalberries. Now we have a lot more. That is a lot more. Thank you. Apparently, I don't know why I didn't recognize that, but no, that's 100% what I needed to do. Yeah, no, that's much better. Oh, that's fantastic. Jesus, at this point, I'm just like a more, like, verbally... At this point, I'm just like a more understandable XQC. At this fucking point. So we need to cancel deleting that. We need to mark all this area bad tree. Nope. And yeah, tree go bye-bye. Tree go bye-bye. And then let's just say ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Yeah-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it. Cuts. Yeah, just... You know what? Hang on. Oh, but actually, I forgot that I can't. I was about to say, I can just drag all the way from corner to corner on cutting trees, but actually I can't because it's all different elevations. Alright, whatever. Obviously, they're not going to be able to get to any of these trees, but if I ever am able to, I'm just going to preemptively just say fuck it and just have them already as a cutting area. Right? So I don't have to think about that in the future. Perfect. Fantastic. Even superb, one might say. Vote Urlo for mayor. Vote Urlo for mayor? I mean, we're gonna have to have a democratic consensus about that. I mean, what beaver should be mayor? So far, we already have Urlo. Urlo for mayor is already in the reigning, and yes, Urlo is a child. It apparently fits right well into Congress. Especially as of recently. Alright, are we actually ready to start? Russian beavers? Broski, do not worry, come here, I'm here to help you. What I love doing in the shower, which is a crazy statement to come off with, is doing voices, right? That's when I get, the acoustics and shit. But what I love doing is Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Goofy, and Ivan all talking. Oh, hey there, guys! You brought a new friend! Oh, hey there! I brought my new friend there! He's from Russia! Do not worry there, Mickey. Hi, I'm Gunnar. I'm here from Mother Russia. Oh, hey there, pal. Oh, hey there, guys. Birthing pods. Oh, that's right. Shit, I forgot about birthing pods. I forgot about my breeding pods. Where's my breeding tab? That is housing, I believe. Yeah. my breeding tab, which should just be called Instagram. You know, I don't know. Let's see here. Or Grinder. Where's my breeding app? Alright, last time we needed a lot of them. I don't want them to be too far from the berries and water, but honestly, if I were to place them over here, it's not really the end of the world. They got a little bit more travel to do, so honestly, I'm guessing fuck it. I'm guessing fuck it. I mean, actually, kind of in a way, they're the breeding pods, so... they're even more in... The breeding pods are even more in the aspect of fuck it. I mean, they are basically tube babies. I mean, but, you know, what happens in the weird purple liquid stays in the weird purple liquid. Let's go ahead and change my camera angle so I can actually see these fuckers. I really like the fact that, like, everything's kind of, like, half 3D. Like, look at this. You can even see, like, the paw symbols are 3D as well. I do maybe wish that they were 2D, so you can kind of see from above, but it's interesting. It's interesting. It's been a while since I've played this myself, so I don't remember all the names of the buildings anymore. Yeah, and they are actually, I didn't know that the game was not actually released yet. Like, they just released a Timberborn lore trailer, and in preemptive news of their 1.0 release. I thought the game was already, like, I mean, I know it's been getting developed, but I thought it was already released, and honestly, I hope that there'll be more species. And what I really want, I don't know if I ever finished the thought process before when we were looking at the maps. What I really want is that I'm not a big fan of the maps. Not gonna lie, I really love the game, but I'm not a big fan of the maps. We need more maps, and I hope that they bring in more fun maps, right? Because there are easy maps that you can always survive, but there's not a lot of water, there's not a lot of elevation, there's not a lot of things to play with. What I would like would be to have a map like this, where we have a lot of green land, maybe a lot of water to play with, like with the Helix Mountain, or like the Lakes one, just a lot of water on a lot of elevation and stuff, but like also on top of that, a lot of green land. Maybe just reduce a lot of the bad water and have more green land. So it'd be like a really easy map, but it still has a lot of elevation and water and avenues in which you can have fun with it. I think that's what they need to add. They need to have like a really fun map that's just to screw around with. I think it'd be cool. But they do also need more species, I would hope. I mean, hopefully they'll be adding more in the future. You know, different, like, races, if you want to define it as that, it would be really cool, because right now all we have is the Folktales and the Iron Teeth, so. But alright, I am officially about ready to hit start, right? Yes. Let's go. Let's go. I'll need to watch that, thanks for telling me. Yeah. I mean, technically, actually, fuck, dude. Actually, I have not watched it yet. So you know what I could do right now? You just want to watch it here on stream? Timberborn 1.0, release date and lore trailer. Jesus, okay, hang on. Let's just watch this together. Release the beavers. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna mute the game. No, I need to change game capture over to Opera. Let's see if this works. Let's see if it gets the audio. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna shut up for a second and just watch this. Let's see if this works.
Beavers have tails. Tails of a lush.
No, it's not. It is getting the audio, but it's not getting the display. So we'll do a display capture. We'll say primary monitor. We'll do that. I need to actually go ahead and master volume. Go ahead and turn that down. And then we'll get back to this. How long is it? It's only 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. Yeah, I know there's a black screen right now. Don't worry. We're just gonna watch this. So this should work now. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up and I'm gonna let this play for 2 minutes and watch this. I've not seen this yet either. So let's go.
Beavers have tails. Tails of a lush and fertile earth. We really hope they're true. Once, forests offered shade and respite. Our kin thrived, and so did the earth. In this barren land, it's these tales that keep us going. But no matter where we go, or we Pathfinder ruins. This world is a dangerous place. We survive by sticking together. Hope for the best, but know it can always get worse. Every night could be our last. And every morning brings hope. A small spring, a patch of grass, that's all it takes. With water we'll grow trees, with trees we'll shape water. Day by day, log by log, we will rebuild this world. Beavers have tails. It's time to tell yours.
Hang on, pause that right there. Ooh, holy. Not gonna lie, that actually made me feel some kind of chills. That was good for a fucking little Timberborn game. You know, for a little Beaver game here. We get this March 5th. That's next month. Wow. That made me care. Like, that made me like get a little, like, not gonna say teary-eyed, but I could feel some emotions welling up with that. I feel a lot more invigorated to do this. Loved that. Yes, like, that was good. This is indie. I was just watching a video earlier today from Asmongold about how roguelites are just taking over the market. And I've known they're not roguelites. Indie developers have been taking over the market. And, like, yeah, they have been for a long time because AAA titles are so fucking trash. And you got a small indie developer like this, Timberborn. It's such an amazing game. They release a trailer like that, and it's just a city builder? Like, fucking Christ. And then the stream was taken down for copyright. Oh, God, I hope not. Properly motivated, right? I don't think they would cover it. This counts as, I don't know, transformative, maybe. Who knows? But, damn. I mean, how many hours do I have in this game? How many hours do I have in this game? Almost 60. No achievements? I have no achievements on any of these? What are the achievements? Probably because I've never played in, like, Iron Man mode or whatever. Probably need to do achievements for that. Look at the achievements. Yeah, look at these achievements. Yeah, reach average well-being, experimental branch only. Oh, it's all. So these will probably become accessible when 1.0 comes out, because yes, it's experimental branch, experimental. They're all experimental, so it's all just beta stuff. So that's actually really nice. I actually like that way of doing things. Let me go ahead and put on some music for you guys. I actually like that way of doing things because I don't like playing beta games and then already getting the achievements, because when it fully releases, I don't feel as motivated or invigorated to go get those achievements or rewarded when I'm doing things on the full release. Like, oh, it's fully released, I'm doing things, and I would like to have that little bit of the dopamine rush of me getting achievements and stuff, right? So if you put it in the beta form as experimental branch only, you have to purposely then manually go change over to that format, which probably be like, what, properties, probably be like installed files, not probably like game versions and betas, right? Like, it's experimental, old experimental, default public version match and stuff like that. So you'd have to purposely go through and change it in order to get those achievements. That's a nicer way of doing things, because I imagine when 1.0 comes out, these are no longer going to be experimental branch only. They're going to be just, you can just get them, right? Population 100 beavers. Damn, plant 5,000 trees in single gameplay. Oh yeah, a lot of these you can probably get with just get as Iron Teeth build 8 hydroponic gardens stacked on top of each other. Oh wow. On top of each other? How do you stack hydroponic gardens? Okay, interesting. Yeah, okay. Well, really, I like that. Yeah, March 5th. March 5th. Who makes this game? Store page. Who makes this? Mechanistry. Publisher Mechanistry, developer Mechanistry. Overwhelmingly positive. 20,000 overwhelmingly positive English reviews. Another recent 500 views. Does Mechanistry have anything else to their name? No, it's just Timberborn right now. This is the studio that's all just about Timberborn. I love it. I love it. All right, cool, fantastic. All right, cool. Let's get back to game though. Why don't we? Let's get rid of display capture. Change game back over to Timberborn. Take off the music. Turn back on the audio. There we go. And resume. Now we're playing. All right.
So they all be a building. Yar, they all be a building. They be getting the gatherer flags. Yar, do not get the scurvy. And then they're gonna be working on. They already have the lumberjacks built. Get the wood to build our army and all our ships.
So they should be focusing on the deep water next. And then they'll be working on the small tanks next and getting the water. And then they'll have their water inside. And their farmhouses.
Farmhouses, actually, let's go ahead and prioritize the farmhouses. And we will prioritize this construction site as well. And workplace as well. You're gonna be a high priority. You're gonna be default priority. I always want at least one of these bastards going. You're not paused, I'll keep you default. That one's paused, those are paused. This will have the industrial pile, which can hold the logs. Technically not all that important right now. But we'll take it. They are going towards the farmhouse, so honestly at this point I can probably just triple speed it. That shouldn't be any content copyright issues, right? Let me go see if I can find out real quick. Live, analytics, monetization, no, it should be good. I don't see any hits yet, or at least the algorithm hasn't discovered it yet. I do have ads at the least amount possible every 30 minutes. So, you know, 2 an hour or whatever. Shows ads to viewers at different times, so everybody gets their own 30 minutes rather than at my own prescribed 30 minutes. So you kind of all get your own individual things. No, it shouldn't be. Yeah, it shouldn't be. I don't think so. I think it'll be fine. It counts as transformative. It counts as transformative. It should be fine. I don't know how that works exactly. Yeah, it can be really funny with things sometimes, because like you can, like with music, you can do music on shorts, no problem. Actually, they encourage music on shorts, but as soon as you input it into a video, it gets, you know, not demonetized, but it gets like revenue sharing and shit like that. Like if I were to what's that other Timberborn? I gotta close out some of my menus here, so I can reduce my overall theory. Copyright, monetization. Sharing, let's go to there. How it works, copyright, pretend sharing, how it works. Let's go back to the game real quick. I'll pause that. I'll put back on the display capture. We'll do main primary monitor. It's not the main part of your content, it's just a small portion you added your thoughts and views. You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. This is kind of how it works, right? So this video, unfortunately, this good video with 525 views, you know, I've been kind of popping off lately, 607, 103. Also had this shorts that fucking popped up to 130,000, which is great. But for videos, like this one got demonetized, or not demonetized, revenue sharing, because it uses the Sarah McLachlan song in the middle of it when the spaceship falls down. So if I go to monetization, and it says I'm revenue sharing, and right now if I'm revenue sharing, revenue share 55% divided by 2, so 27.5%, additional music right cost 2.5%, so I only get 25%. There's another revenue sharing tracks and one licensed track, and you get 16.33%. So, I mean, not like I really make any money off of it to begin with, right? If I were to go to details, go to analytics, how much am I made? I made fucking 2 cents. You know, what the fuck am I gonna do with that? I made 2 fucking cents. You know, if I got the other percentage of that, I would made like, 4, 5 cents? You know, whatever. But I do know that a lot of that revenue is actually reduced by the fact of, because it is doing that. Like, if I even go to something simple like this, like, defending perfect walls to defend a big castle, you know, it made 49 cents, you know. It's whatever. So obviously the revenue sharing is taking a lot more than just that, because obviously something with 600 views only making 2 cents compared to something else only making like 300 views making 29 cents really doesn't make any sense. right? The numbers don't line up. But you get something like this, like a short with 130,000 views, and made like, you know, almost 16 bucks, right? So, I wouldn't be. I do the same thing as you. Did you build a science/research building? No, not yet. That can wait. So I'm gonna turn off display capture now. That can wait a little bit. I want these first buildings to be built up, although I could just pause these, of course. Let's go ahead and pause. I guess I will keep one of them going, because I do need stairs, and I do need the forester, right? I'm gonna triple speed real quick, just because that's basically what I'm waiting for. Yeah, they're all starting to run out of water, but we got the pump going. Let's go ahead and get that one high prioritized. Go ahead and get that water tank high prioritized, and then let's go ahead and also... I'm just gonna let them build for the moment. Because they're... God, it's still not enough water. There we go, now we got that done. Because we only have so many beavers, of course, right? We have 9 beavers, we have 2 vacancies, which is going to be our builder slots. Another baby just grew up, so now we have another. They're at 78 and 55. That's actually pretty... They're growing up actually pretty quick. I think I got a little bit lucky on that front. Which means I'm going to high prioritize these breeding pods then. I need to start getting babies right away. Like, these other ones are not as important. I'm going to go ahead and continue that one, but that's at medium priority. That'll probably be built last. How's your breeding progress going? Hey, can I get everyone in chat to comment on their breeding status? Oh, I'm 31, man. I gotta start getting on my breeding status. I've been getting on Bumble lately, and Tinder, and Grindr, and all these other fucking dating apps. It's always upsetting, though, I tell you. Here's a little TLDR. Or here's a little bit of fucking downloads, probably TMI, if anything. But, like, I've met a lot of people that would be great dating partners and, lifelong partners, and, like, wife and or husband type material. And, dude, every single time. Oh, I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in Texas. I'm in fucking New York. I'm in California. And I'm over here in Illinois. My goddamn, why does every single person I find have to be somewhere on the coast where they're a flight, either that or like 10 hours away? Like, Jesus. And then, and I try to look at my local area. In my local area, my immediate vicinity where I live is going to be like, oh, I like to go out and party. Oh my God, I have kids and I'm looking for a husband to settle down. I have 4 black kids and I'm a white woman and I really just need a man to take control of my life. Like, all right, fucking cold tax. Like, Jesus, like, I can't, there's no one around here who actually looks suitable, like that doesn't have kids. Or, isn't already in some weird, complicated situation. Like, what happened to just normal fuckers who just, chill, play games, and just mind their own business? Like, why can I, like, there's no one around in my area that knows to just stay inside and mind their own business. Everyone's out there is always just trying to do something out in the city, or out in the town, or out in country, or doing something. Like, I like walks, I like journey and stuff like that, but I don't want to be going out to bars and fucking parties and hanging out with all your friends, like, 24/7. Always have to be with somebody around. Like, why can't we just sit down and look at our phone, play some games, and chill, watch some shows or some shit like that? But instead, everyone around my area just wants to fucking party, because, to be fair, there ain't a whole lot of shit to do around here besides walking in forest preserves and drink. So, it's not a whole lot of things to do. But, it is what it is. Women are heartless these days, man. I know your pain. I've said it before, I'm bisexual. I like men and women. And it sucks though, because I like women more than I like men. So I would, my dream is to marry a woman. But man, it's getting harder and harder, because it's just like, getting harder and harder. It's just like, man, with the girls, you gotta play all these games, and you have all these different icks that are gonna, like, throw them off and pay for their meal, and you gotta be right, and you gotta have 7 figures and a home, which luckily I do, and you gotta have yourself well put together and provide for them. You gotta do the whole entire song and dance where it feels like you need to be this absolute divine fucking 6-foot god in order to get anywhere. But then with the dude, it's just like, hey man, do you wanna play video games, smoke some weed, and just, I don't know, do some yard work? Like, yeah, man, sure, I'll help you out. Got a saw? Like, yep. Like, hey, you want to come over and play video games and have sex? Like, yeah, man, that sounds great. Cool, that's all we need. That's all. That's all we need. But I don't want to go down that path because I wanna be with a woman. But man, it's even harsher nowadays. I tell you, I swear to God, like half the women out there only date men for clout, to like have a like status symbol of the fact that they're dating a man who has things. Like they want to show you off and care more about what you have as a status more so than actually loving you. You know, does that make sense? You know, like you're like, I feel like nowadays like it's kind of almost reversed in a weird way where like men are the trophy. You know, like we have trophy husbands. You know, like this is what my husband's done. He does all this. I'm the better woman because I got the better man. You know, like what's going on here? What happened to just loving people? Or even the whole shit of like, God, there's so much cheating nowadays, dude. Like that's the thing. Like you can there are billions of cases. I mean, maybe not billions, but I mean, honestly, who knows? Millions of cases of like someone who's happily married and then she cheats and then somehow it's the man's fault. You know, because he didn't provide enough type of thing. Or like, you know, she just wanted to have fun. It's her body, her choice. She can have sex with whoever she wants type of thing. It's like, it's just so much more harder nowadays to get into it. But that's really harsh to say. Not all women are like that. Obviously not. There are a lot of nice ones. But the problem is that a lot of the nice ones, they're already married. All the nice ones are already married. You know, all the ones that are actually just smart and cordial and proper, you know, and care about you as a person and two people in love as a partner and a very what marriage and relationship should be, are already taken. You know, like I'm getting to my 30s. You know, people already have kids and fucking families and shit. You know, like at this point, I either gotta settle down with someone who already has kids, or that I'm gonna have to find somebody who's probably a reason why they're single. You know, it's like, damn. Oh well. I mean, I've never really pursued it that hard. I just never really cared that much, honestly. You guys are still planting. Let's start getting into harvesting. I need to focus on this a little bit more. You know, this conversation makes sense. Yeah, I know, it's just a rant. It's just a rant. So we have our water. We have 14 logs. We are getting up there. We do need more signs. We need to start getting to our forester probably pretty soon. We need to start getting to our harvester pretty soon, which means we need to have these two buildings built. It's gonna be 24 logs. We have 14 at the moment. We are doing fine on berries and food. I'm gonna pause these guys because I need the vacancies to build. Because all the berries have already been collected, so I can pause all that. The farmers are still gonna go. 24 wood there. And we need the forester soon, because we're already running out of trees. And we need the trees to then make the lumber mill. Oh boy. We then need the trees to make, we have, not large water wheel. Isn't there a manual? Power shaft, power, large... Yeah, okay, so it is that. So large power wheel. Industrial lumber mill. Well, hang on, let's just get that. Turn you around. You have your own thing. So we're gonna need these built up. That's gonna be 50, that's 20, that's 70 logs. Ah, shit. 70 logs, huh? It's actually cheaper just to build the water wheel. 75 could be producing... Yeah, it's honestly just kind of cheaper to be producing the fucking water wheel. I'll unpause that one. I'm gonna delete these. Those would be good, of course, like when we're off-season and it's dry. What do we need first? There's this thing in America where a lot of men are finding out that their kids aren't theirs. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Personally, I think that it should be standardized of having a maternity test, I think it's called, when you have the child. I think that should be standardized. Like when you have the kid at the hospital, that it should be standardized that they also get a genetics test to make sure that it's your kid. Because like that very, very harshly hurts men. like hard, because obviously the woman, 100%, you know, just facts. The woman's the one that has the baby. You think it's yours. You think that you're the one that provided, you know, the contents for the baby, but you never know, right? You never know. You never really know. You know, you hope, you pray, but you don't know. So it should be, I honestly think that a genetics test should be standardized. Because, like, if you find out right there and then that's not your baby, well, first off, she's cheating, so break up, get divorced, and secondly, you don't then have to go pay for that kid. Like, there have been cases like, oh, you've been paying for that kid for like 5, 10, whatever years, and you raised him as part of your family, you know, as you do, and then you find out that it's not even your kid. It's like, okay, so why did I even pay for this thing the entire time? Which is kind of harsh in a way of itself to say. Like, obviously, you want to take care of a child, and it's almost harsh to say, like, oh, it's not my child. I don't give a fuck. I shouldn't have to put $1 towards that kid if it's not my kid. You know, it's a little harsh to say, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, kinda. It's kinda. It's nature. Lions kill cubs from rival males, yeah. Well, I think that in of itself, I mean, maybe let's try switching topic a little bit, right? Because I think it's a little bit weird to be kind of ranting on about relationship type shit here on stream. But that in itself, I think, is another important topic, is that I think a lot of people forget that we are animals. Okay, like, I know that we try to place ourselves above everyone else because, you know, we're quote-unquote smarter. But, like, people forget that we are animals. We are just mammals. We aren't really all that different from the lions and the cubs and the bears and coyotes and the fucking rats and all this other shit. Like, there are certain smells that turn you on. There are certain smells that make you feel hungry. Congratulations, wolves and dogs do the exact same thing. You know, hormones, you know, and perfumes and hunger and, you know, your reciprory glands inside your nose and all of your tribulations of, like, chemicals inside your brain, what drives you to do something and your motivations is all just down to animalistic needs that can be fit into any category that's not different from any other what you consider an animal compared to humans. You know, we are just smarter dogs. Or rather, we're just smarter monkeys. That's all we are. We're still animals. You know, and I think the sooner that people start to realize that fact, that we need to start incorporating more things around the fact that we are a slave to our own genetics of, you know, tribalism, of, like, what your body is going to act and react to, instead of trying to, like, satiate and combat it. You know, it's better to just lean into the fact that we are animals rather than consistently trying to combat the fact that we think that we're better than animals. It's just, I don't know, it's, there's a lot can be said about that, you know? I'll keep the mood more positive. I mean, fucking, I don't know, as long as I'm talking. You know, I'm not a very big streamer, or I'm not a streamer, I'm a content creator in general. I'm not a very big content creator, I'm not a very big YouTube channel. So, I mean, hey, most of the time, I usually don't have anybody to talk to. At all. You know? So, and it's not that I necessarily care that much about things like that happening on the channel. I did release a political video over on my secondary channel, the Raw D channel, talking about Asmongold and stuff like that before. And I don't really care if politics and things come back to the channel in general. It's just not the main, you know, focus. But if somebody asks me a question, I'm gonna answer it. You know, like, I'm not gonna stray away from the harsh questions, because, like, I think it's one thing to make, like, an entire stream about a particular, like, weird topic that might be, you know, a tense topic. It's one thing to make an entire stream about that when that channel is mostly gaming. But, you know, if I'm gaming and it just happens to come up in topic while I'm playing the game, then I'm gonna answer it. You know, I'm not afraid to. So I give my honest opinions. And to put it bluntly, like, in terms of my political bases and ideas and formats of what I think about the world and ideas, I'm pretty based. Like, to put it simply, I'm pretty based. Like, I'm kind of the same political view of, like, Asmongold type of shit, where it's just like, hey, we have a problem. I don't care about your feelings. Here's the solution. If you don't like that solution, sorry, fuck you. But this is how you solve it. It might hurt a lot of people, but it'll benefit a lot more people. So that's kind of like my whole viewpoint on a lot of things. It's just like, well, if it's for the greater good of what's actually logically going to make sense in a real world environment, not a mental environment, then that's my goal. Everything has to be real world orientated. Okay, so what do we got here? So I'm kind of waiting for kids. Like, I've been talking a lot here in the background, but I've been kind of waiting for the kids. We need things building. This did get built. It did get built, so let's go ahead and get that lumber mill going. We still have a lot of trees. How many builders do we have? We have 4 builders. I can probably take that down by 2. Unpause this lumberjack district so they can go start cutting down more trees. And I'm actually going to go ahead and get this district as well. The 2 water pumps are more than enough. I'm going to hold off on a lot of other construction for the moment. Berries, coalberries. Coalberries are not gathered yet. We need more farmers. Once we start getting more planks and more babies, that's when we need more farmers. Because one farmer shack cannot... Obviously, they cannot get all this. Like, they've had several days to collect things, and they still haven't even collected it all, you know? Like, our main food source at the moment is going to be primarily just berries. I'm going to have to construction site that... I mean, everything's high priority at this point, right? Fucking, so I guess there is no real priority. So I guess actually I'll deprioritize that. Even though I do want it built, I do want these other things built so I can get more logs. More logs means more things to turn into planks. More planks means that we can start making stairs, and we can start making foresters. More foresters means more trees growing back, sooner the better. Because we are probably going to hit a drought before any new trees get born. Unless I am to just maybe fill all this with just birch right off the start and then replace it later. Just as a quick supplement, because they only take like 7 days to grow. But I feel like in that 7-day time, we're probably going to get a drought. And that drought will probably kill it. Right? We are going to need more water storage. That's for certain. We will probably run out of water. Like, if we were to find out, like, today that a drought is starting in, like, 2 days, then we would probably be in trouble. I'm gonna low prioritize you. Okay. Good, so the woodcutters are going. And plus, the sooner that we cut these trees down, too, the sooner that we know how much wood that we have, and the sooner we can get these things regrowing. That's the thing. We need to get these things starting to regrow as well. Yeah, I definitely need the forester. How much science do I need? I need 8 more science. These produce 1 science per hour. Let's actually up the time to 18 hours. 18 hours is best. They still get a full night's sleep at 18 hours. Unless they're one of the ones that are like very far away and then come back, they won't get their full rest. But 18 hours if they're somewhat close by and they get to a house or just fall asleep on the ground, then they will get a full rest. 19 starts to collect, it starts to slowly push them down. 17 is more than enough. 16 is way too much. Block the water near the end in case of drought. Yeah, I mean, well, I just have to be very conscientious of my wood right now, right? Because I do want to build a levee here, which is 120 science in of itself. If I were to just dam this up, it's all gonna flood. So I have to get a levee. Not a levee. I need to get a floodgate. And that's 150 science alone. Just to hold that water back. So the first drought, maybe the first 2 droughts, we might have to just kind of, you know, wee ballin' and just take it with grace. And try to survive. But brain rewire. But like by the 3rd drought, I should definitely have those levees up. Maybe even by the 2nd as well. These are still 520, so it is the highest priority right now because that is low prioritization. So we will be going there. I need 13 more logs. We have 18. We have 18. Get a forester. It's going to take 10 logs and 7 planks. That's 17 logs. So 13 logs, 17 logs, 30 logs. We need... Okay, we just cut everything down. Yeah, so just cut everything down. Dam still lets water through. That's right. Doesn't it have a spillway at the top? Block water but allows some to pass through a spillway at the top. It does. That's gonna be 40 logs though. Can I maybe block it with a warehouse? No, I don't think I can I? I don't think I can I? No, it would have to be dams. It would have to be dams, and that'd be gonna be 40 logs. Might be a little short on log. We're just gonna have to survive the first drought, I think. Trying to build that up early on is just gonna be too many logs that might get me kind of like soft locked. So I don't want to soft lock myself. And the last village, the village that we were playing with yesterday, Saturday? I think it was yesterday. The village that died, I thought about it a little bit. I could have maybe revived the village after everyone dying by unpausing the breeding pods and then have the kids grow up. But because we were completely out of food and water then, I don't know if the kids would grow up before they starved. I'm pretty sure the kids would starve to death before they would grow up to become adults. But if they even had, like, one single day of being an adult before dying of dehydration or thirst or food, then that could have been potential to get food back. But I don't think it was really worth it. I think it was just better to just start all over. The bad water contaminated everybody. It was harsh. Through, lead, lead, though. Alright, let's turn up time. These are going to be, we're still 3 logs short. And we're going to have to take somebody away from it to work there. I forgot that it takes 2 people. Well, we don't really have anything else to build right now, do we? I mean, we have 1 water tank that we need to build, but beyond that, not really a whole lot. We should have more than enough food right now. Water is going to be my primary concern. I'm going to pause one of these lumberjacks so I can have a builder going to try to get that small tank built up and get more water stored. I mean, we only have 12 of us. Let's see here. How close are you guys to being bred? I need more breeding pods built, but I'm really going to be low on logs. Yeah, they definitely starve before growing up. Yeah, they probably would. Unless maybe some of the... No, because, yeah, kids can't work. Kids can't work. Why can't this be like Frostpunk, where I can just do a, you know, a policy where I can have child slave labor? Whatever happened to good old child slave labor? America does it. Frostpunk does it. Why can't Timberborn? I'm pretty sure baby beavers probably do a little bit of work in the real world, right? You know, maybe what if we, you know, what if we said, like, you know, children work at like 20% of the speed, or like 25% of the speed as an adult? You know, you can still make them work. Those are idle hands. I say put the children back to the factories. I mean, again, it happens. I mean, it's prevalent everywhere in life, right? America has child workers. We have it everywhere. In fast food, in distribution centers, in factory lines, assembly plants. We have kids working all over the goddamn place. Yes, illegal, but they still do it. They still do it. The companies don't give a fuck. Wait, I have science for this now. So, Forester, yes. So, where are we going to want to place this guy? Where can I get him? If I were to build him there? Yeah, they definitely starve before going up. Yeah, they probably would. It'd be worth a try, but yeah, maybe I'll do that in my own personal time. Do I really want a forester back a couple spaces just because? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of want a second forester as well. But this one can wait, though. Until these trees get cut down. Right? So this will be paused for the moment. I want you to go. And I'm going to want you to focus on oaks. How am I going to want to plant these trees? kind of want all of that to be oaks. And then I'll say all of this can be pine. Right? And then maybe we'll say that a lot of this upper echelon stuff can be birch. They're gonna have some quick tree access. Gonna need a path all the way across. We can preemptively just build this out all the way around. Yes, it is reducing on planting area and all this other stuff, but I also kind of really like the idea of just having roads out here in the outskirts. So it just kind of outlines everything, you know? And that means that can go all the way out to here-ish. If I were to plant maybe some more oaks along this path. Here we go. Could work. And then mangroves would be all of this. Yes, of course, if I can ever get stairs down there. Right, so this is going to be the primary focus right here. It's going to be that one. And I'm going to go ahead and say the oaks. Because they take the longest. They take 30 days to grow. They're worth 8 logs. So, for a birch, that gives you 1 log for 7 days. 7, 14, 21, 28. And at the same time frame, like 28 days or so, they would only give you 4 logs, while oaks give you 8, and pines give you 2 in 14 days. 14? In 12 days, so that's faster yet, because 2 birches would give you 2 logs in 14 days, but you can get 2 logs in 12 days. The mangroves can give you 2 logs in 10 days, and also 10 berries in 10 days, but you need to have the trees grow first in order to have the berries grow, so it actually takes 20 days to grow the berries from first planting, but only takes 10 days to grow, and they give you 2 logs, which is going to be 4 days shorter than the pines that take, no, rather than the birches. Mangroves weren't in the game last I played. Interesting to see trees that grow in the water. Yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting too. I don't remember mangrove trees being in the past iterations. So they do also give food after 10 days. So technically 20, but kind of 10 at the same time. I need to, let's say, clear some of that. Get a path out to it. I prioritize this. I don't really have enough to do it, though. Do I have any birches in range? Maybe, what do we want to do? There's not a lot of oaks. Maybe I'll plant some oaks and then go back to birches. And then go back to oaks. Or something like that. It could work. Finally, we have 2 kids. Jesus, that took you long enough to pump them out. So we need 3 more planks. We have 5. I only really need this going for a short while. How much power are you producing? You're making 112. That's practically double. If I take a look at water, 60 horsepower. CMS. Current meters per second. So I kind of see it as 60 as the standard, but the fact that we have fast moving water coming over this waterfall here, we actually get a little bit more power per power wheel. I bet this one will probably produce less then, because it's kind of coming at an angle. I don't know. I don't know if the angle really matters for power wheels. Forget. Let's double speed it up. We got food, we got logs, we got water. We got a builder. He's about to finish that storage for water. That way we can hold more. You know what I'm craving right now? For some reason I'm craving Subway. I don't know why. For some reason I'm really craving like a sandwich. Like a big meaty like BMT sandwich. For some reason, my body really wants meat. And just, like, bigness. Because, like, Subway sandwiches are kind of big. They're pretty filling. Kind of craving some DoorDash Subway right now. Typical content creator, DoorDashing on stream. It's like, we're on stream. I'm not gonna go fucking cook a meal for 15-20 minutes. Then sit down and eat it. You know, I'm on stream. That is easier to just have someone deliver me a meal than eat that for 5 minutes and come back, you know? Damn, it's expensive. Fuck, it's expensive. I just spent a lot of money recently. I'm pretty low in funds at the moment. Ugh. No way, just had Subway? Dude, a foot-long urban cheese, either that or a whole grain BMT. American cheese, shredded cheddar. American cheese first, then toasted, then put on shredded cheese on top of that, because I like the cold shredded cheese rather than the melted shredded cheese, because melted cheese is just melted cheese. They all taste the same, no matter how many cheeses you put on there. Melted cheese just tastes like melted cheese. So if you put melted cheese and then take unmelted cheese on top of that, you actually get 2 different flavors of cheese, right? So you do a foot-long urban cheese, BMT, American cheese, toasted, then put shredded cheddar on it. You put shredded Swiss on top of it. You do black olives, some jalapenos, yellow mustard, mayonnaise, salt and pepper, and if they have any like buffalo sauce, sometimes I'll ask them to put a little bit of that on instead of mustard. Sometimes I'll ask for just buffalo sauce and lettuce, of course, and lettuce. Like, the only thing I don't like about DoorDash is the fact that I can't control how they make the sandwich, really. Because, like, if I'm there in person, I will have them, like I just said, I'll have them put on the BMT and the American cheese first, then toast it, then put all the extra things on top. But I will always do lettuce last. I will have them put the sauces and stuff on first, and I put all the things on top of the sauces. Because I know they always instinctually go for lettuce, but you don't want lettuce to be first. Lettuce is like the thing that holds the things together, but if you put everything on top of the lettuce, it all spills out. But if you put everything first and then put the lettuce on top, it acts like a blanket to hold it all in. Can't do cheese, lactose, and... You lactose? How many you got? 9? 8? 7? How many toes you lacking, dude? I mean, to be fair, though, you could eat cheese. It just makes you, what, like, fart a lot or some shit like that? It just makes you gassy? You can still enjoy cheese. But, like, you know... Gonna suck for everyone else around you. But if you live alone, I don't know, take some Tums, take some anti-acids, and eat a grilled cheese. You know, fuck it, good enough. All right, you guys have planted a number of oaks. I'm gonna have you go focus on birches now, because we're gonna need wood. We're gonna need wood. We're almost kind of running out. You're still making planks. Don't I have a... I was about to say, I thought I had a storage for planks. I'm gonna go and crash the site up that. I'm gonna pause this real quick, just so we can have, people building. Where did the other vacancy go to? Oh, this forester, yeah. Oh no, that forester. Where did the other vacancy go? Who do we have vacant right now? Who is missing? We have one vacancy. Oh, it's just the builders. Okay, that's fine. That's this, whatever. Pain in my bowels. Ah, fair enough. Fuck it. I'm going on DoorDash right now. I'm gonna get some Subway delivered to me. Also, man, like Doordash lately, they've had like some really super hot cuties delivery lately. Been flirting with them lately. Actually got somebody's number yesterday. At like 7 o'clock at night, fucking I ordered a double quarter pounder because I was drinking. I'm like, I'm not gonna drive. Let me just give me some burgers. Like, damn, a real cutie arrived and I got her number. But it hasn't responded, so you know, probably did it just to be nice. Whatever. Subway. Get a Subway. Let's see here. Where is it? Why do you not have my saved meals? You should already have my sandwiches memorized. I guess, to be fair, I haven't ordered from Subway in a really long time. Because I just go there myself. You know, Subway's kind of expensive. And especially when doing it through DoorDash, fuck, it's super expensive. So I usually just go there myself whenever I want a sandwich. I just say fuck it and just get in the car and go. You know, not be a lazy piece of shit and actually go get it myself. Yeah, foot long. Yeah, hearty multigrain this time. Toasted. You know, let's mix it up a little bit. Instead of American cheese that I always do, why don't we do what's something a little bit less calories? Actually, American cheese is the lowest calorie. Let's do provolone instead. It's only 20 extra calories. I've been calorie counting a lot. I've been doing a thing where I just eat one big meal for a day. It's actually been really working for weight loss. I'm down to like what, 180 now, which is pretty good. Red onions, you know, get rid of red onions. I don't need any of that. So regular mayonnaise, yellow mustard. It's gonna be a little bit wet if I do this. Let's get rid of yellow mustard and we'll put on the buffalo sauce. Either that or creamy sriracha. Yeah, that'll work out too. A little bit of black pepper. I never do salt when I'm door dashing. I do it when I'm in person, but when I'm door dashing, I never do salt because for some reason they just fucking cake it on. The whole sandwich just tastes salty. It just ruins the whole flavor. And then black olives. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Great. And then we'll throw in some jalapenos. Add to cart. Only need one sandwich. I make an exception for Italian foods: pizza, lasagna, spaghetti. Oh yeah, no, those are soul foods. Like you cannot live without those. Like you have to experience that good food. Like especially pizza, dude. I eat way too much pizza. I buy a lot of pizzas to just cook in the oven. Cause like it's cheese, it's meat, and it's dough. You have your carbs, you have your dairy, and you have your protein all in one circular, beautiful format. It's just that sometimes I'll overcook it a little bit just to purposely get rid of any grease, you know, or oil or anything like that. I like a little extra crispy. Like, pizzas in themselves aren't necessarily all that bad for you. You know? Like, I'm not a big guy. Like, I'm not fat by any means. You know, like I said, I just said, like, I'm almost down to, like, you know, 180, getting down to, like, you know, high 170s almost. Like, I got a little bit of a gut, but not much. Kind of fit, so it works out. I got big-ass legs, so it's kind of like half my weight right there. It's all my thighs, my calves. I got biker legs and runner legs. What was I doing again? Right, Subway. Was I doing something important? Right. Oh wait, no, we need to do 50% extra meat on that shit. Hang on, we need extra meat. And you get that, well, just more meat. I need more meat. That's what I came here for, right? Because I really want meat. Yeah, 50% more protein. There we go. Perfect. $20 for that sandwich alone. But if I go through, but now after all the delivery, are you kidding me? It's $20 for the sandwich? That's for one fucking sandwich, $20 fucking dollars? I know if I went there, that shit would only be like $7 or $8. Long distance fee, $5 plus the tip. It comes, one sandwich comes out to $32. God, that's actually, I honestly don't even want to buy that now. Fucking for one sandwich. I do need to unpause more breeding pods. Yeah, we do need more babies. Let's go ahead and pause real quick. I feel like we haven't been looking at this too much. Kind of just been letting things run in the background while I'm waiting for things to update, right? So you got all the birches, got some of the oaks down. He'll probably be focusing on, he already is focusing on the pines now. The farmers are doing all right. I think we'll survive any drought that we have. We have a little bit of water. We have 148 logs. I can probably go ahead and pause you. I don't really need 13 more planks. We have 148 science. What did I need? Well, first off, I need stairs. And I also need a platform. That'll be 100. So we need a little bit more for that. We also need levees. And dams. So we have 148 logs though, right? So we can do something like this. We do have quite a bit of logs actually left over, surprisingly. But other than that, though, we can now do boom, bam. Now they're there. There, there, there. Now they have reach into that section. This does allow me to go over. Do I need levees? I mean, how high does it allow the water, though? Like, how high does that spill? That kind of seems like a 25% loss? Is that like a 0.75? Like, you know, number 1 being the maximum of overflowing with the elevation. It looks like it lets through about 25% of it. I know. Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's because it's going through DoorDash, though, right? Because if I were to go there personally, it'd probably only be like $7 or $8 for the sandwich. But going through DoorDash, they want to charge me nearly $33 fucking for one fucking sandwich. Like, honestly, at that point, I'm more half tempted to just take a 20-minute break to just fucking go to Subway and come back, you know? Like, either that, I may as well just go microwave some SpaghettiOs. Say, fuck it. I just know that I need some food in my stomach at some point. Unless, what if I mean, I really want Subway, though. It's the thing that sucks. I really want a sandwich. I want an actual sandwich. I mean, I do have some lunch meat. I have some chicken lunch meat and whole grain bread, but it's just not as big, you know? I'd have to make like 2 sandwiches or 3 sandwiches just to feel kind of full. I haven't eaten yet today, you know? We have paused. Let's see here. So you're still putting stuff down. You're still farming. You're focusing on that food. We're still pretty good on that. We have water. We have 148 logs. We need to unpause probably more breeding pods, like you were saying, so we can have more babies coming along. I'm going to high prioritize these guys. We have vacancies and jobs, which should just be this workplace. But we are also missing a vacancy elsewhere. I'm going to go ahead and let the people move a little bit so we can see where they get to. 5 vacancies. You are 4 of them. You're one of them. I'm going to pause you just so I can get a builder going. You should be able to have 5 vacancies. Who else? Where else am I gathering water? I have 11 beavers. One died of old age already? Next time, go to Subway first and put it in the fridge for later. Yeah, I should have. Well, because, like, the thing is, I wanted to stream Timberborn, like, I guess it's already, like, how long have we been streaming? Almost 2 hours. Wow. Time really flies. I guess I have been going on for a little while. I wanted to stream, like, an hour earlier, but I got a little bit distracted because I was talking business with my editor, you know, my employee, and I was talking with him and sharing some files around, and I realized there were some shorts that I didn't know that he finished that I needed to release. We're talking about things of business and direction of content and future things that might be coming up with, like, Space Engineers 2 and updates and directions. And I had to pay him, and I got distracted for, like, another, like, 90 minutes, so we're streaming a little bit later than I intended to. But, like, otherwise, I probably would have done that earlier. But I kind of just, you know, got to the mood, like, well, I'm feeling good now. Let's just go ahead and just stream. Say, fuck it. We'll deal with it later. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll just go hungry. I mean, it depends. I mean, I kind of need to look here. Actually, I'm going to go reach out to some friends. I do have something I need to do today. I just don't know when we're doing it today. It's already 1:20 p.m. Not bad. Middle of the evening. Middle of the day. I'm going to just simply ask, when do we want to hang out? Let me just ask, yeah, when do we want to hang out today? When are we doing it? Because I'm supposed to be meeting up with the people that I'm going to the FurCon with. Because, you know, I'm going, you know, like I said, I'm going to Las Vegas for a week and a half and making a big video about it. Going to a big event, but we're going to an Airbnb with a whole bunch of people that I know. Well, honestly, I only really know 2 of them, but I've never met any of them in real life. Why are you all hungry? Just go get food, you fuckers. So this is a place I've never been to. It's a city I've never been to before. We're supposed to be having a hangout where we're all supposed to get to know each other a little bit more. Is the main point. Yeah, a city I've never been to Las Vegas. I've never scheduled a flight all by myself. You know, I'm going to an event all by myself with people I've never met before, and everything there is going to be brand new. So I'm kind of trying to make sure that I know these people before I go spend, like, fucking $2,000 at this goddamn event, you know? And go spend a week and a half living with them. Ugh. It's going to be great, though. It's going to be great. It's going to be grand. Did we have another one that died of old age? Why do we still not have a slot? Who do we need to get rid of? Let's get rid of some of these. I want to get rid of all of these lumberjacks. We don't have any trees growing right now. Actually. Yeah, we are officially out of trees. We're officially out of 2020 over in my time zone. So what year, 2020, that's 820. Been a while since I used military time. To 820. So 820 by you, which means that you have to be probably... You are probably within the lines of... Philippines, India, Romania, the Balkans, somewhere in that region of that vertical line of longitude. Or is that latitude? I forget which one's the up and down. It's latitude. That sounds about right, because, you know, latitude is usually in relation to kind of like elevation sometimes. The latitude is up and down. Longitude probably all the way around, because long goes all the way around rather than up and down. So it's probably latitude. Somewhere around there. Well, then I guess it's along the longitude line of where that latitude line is. Belgium. Hey, Belgium's a good country. A lot of rich culture there. Belgium's nice. Although, not gonna lie, I really hate your government. Belgium is just another Russian puppet. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Topic. European map. No, let's go to a different map. Let's go to a different map. I know what map I need to go to. I know what map I need to go to. Where is it? I got links for it. Yeah, I got links for it. There we go. Perfect. Play capture. Oh, whatever. So, hang on, wait, did I pause? Yeah, the game is paused. Quick rant. Quick rant. Not a big fan of Belgium. Because Belgium is just a Russian puppet. A lot of people, what I think a lot of people don't realize about the Ukrainian war is that, one, you know, here's all Russia. Here's Belarus. Belarus, you know, gets around Ukraine. But if Ukraine falls, let's say Ukraine falls and this all becomes Russia. You know, either that or like another Belarus, another puppet country, right? Well, Moldova, who is soon to guarantee their independence, but Moldova is not part of NATO. Moldova is half contained by Russia ever since the collapse of the Soviet Union. This has remained literally. This is Stalinism. This entire patch right here is still like 1970s, 1960s, like USSR Stalinism. That's what this entire section of Moldova is. It's a puppet of Russia that's separate from Moldova, but this section of Moldova is part of Russia, right? So if Ukraine falls, Moldova falls, right? And that's the thing. Look at this. Ukraine borders Belgium. Belgium is a Russian puppet. And so, which means that once Ukraine falls, it doesn't end at Ukraine, it goes Moldova, and it goes right into Belgium. And you have Czechoslovakia, or, you know, Czech and Slovakia right there. You know, it's basically, if Ukraine falls, Russia gets a big fucking dick right into the middle of Europe. Right past Romania, right next to, Argentina, and Bosnia and stuff like that, Austria, Czechoslovakia. These people basically have no military whatsoever, literally at all. Romania has a pretty strong military, but Austria, Slovakia, the Argentina, or not Argentina, Yugoslavia area has basically no military. Austria has no military. The Czechs have some really good special forces, but in terms of main military power, they have nothing. Slovakia is fucking non-existent in terms of military. The only things that'd be able to stop them would be like something like Italy and Germany. But Germany's been so fucking cucked lately that they have barely anything. All they have is Reitenwald, which is developing weapons for the rest of NATO rather than themselves. Italy has actually gone really fascist again lately over the past couple of years. So Italy might be kind of like a repeat of World War II right now. Italy's getting pretty kind of Mussolini type vibes. But no, if Ukraine falls, suddenly it goes right into the middle of Europe with Bulgaria, and then the rest of these countries fall alongside them because Russia's already taken over Crimea. They've taken over Uzbekistan, they've taken over Kazakhstan, they've already Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenia. These are all just Russian territories. These are all areas. They've gone to like 7 wars in the past 15 years. They would not stop at Ukraine. They would not stop at Bulgaria. They would move right on through. They would keep on marching. Russia's already talked previously about the fact that they want to go against the war against the Balkans here, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Even though that they're actively in war with Ukraine, they've already talked about actively wanting to start a war with these guys. They've already had incursions in Estonia with troops running across the borderline they've had to shoot lately. Finland's been having problems. So God knows that, yeah, if the pause happens with Ukraine, or if Ukraine falls, they would just keep on continuing. You're looking at Budapest? Ah, fucking, oh, sorry. Whatever. my rant stands. But yeah, I watch a lot of the, Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. I keep up to date. I keep up to date with the war and all of this politics. I keep up to date with all that bullshit. Alrighty, so... Still hungry, though. Still hungry, though. Still haven't really solved anything. I get that back, get my live streaming back over there. Perfect, there we go. All back over on the side. Beautiful. Get rid of that, display capture, display that, display capture, get back to you. Beautiful. Alright, breeding pods are starting to go. We are probably gonna have a little bit of a death wave, because these guys are all about to be born, and these guys are about to be filled, so which means that we're gonna have like 6 babies kind of all be born around the same time, which kind of sucks. But you can't really stop the death wave too much. You can't really stop the death wave too much, even if you were to try to stagnate them, or, you know, stagger them a little bit. So what do we need right now? I'm kind of just waiting for the first drought to happen. Do we have anything being built? The breeding pods are built. We have 88 logs. Right, so what do we need? We need more farmers. And we need more people. Farmer-wise, I already have farmhouses ready. 20 logs there, but we don't have the people. So how close are the kids to growing up? 79, 79, and 63. It's actually pretty good. So let's go ahead and get one of these farmhouses preemptively built. No, actually, we'll pause you. We'll go ahead and get you built. We'll preemptively get some of these, one of these farmhouses built for when those kids grow up, because these only take 2. And we're about to have 3 kids grow up, and we have 1 vacancy, so those 3 kids should be able to fill everything. One of those vacancies is just a builder slot. Builder slots are not as important. Those are basically 3 free job slots right there, because I can get it down to just 1. And while we wait for the trees to grow, and while we wait for the plants to grow, we need another farmer to gather up all the plants. We can have one that's going to be doing the planting, we can have one that's going to be doing the harvesting. Go ahead and eat. I'm the only one watching right now anyway. Yeah, well, to be fair though, a lot of views come in afterwards. Most live stream views come in after the fact. So even though, like, yeah, you're the only one watching, we have had 10 views. But like yesterday, I only had like 1 person watching yesterday, but I got 9 views. The other day when I started with Timberborn, I only had like, I think I had another 1 person talking, but I got 50 views, you know, a lot of watch time. Some of my Karn stuff. Karn, I got 0 people talking in chat. 240 views afterwards. So a lot of the views happen after the fact. Which, to be fair, you know, people watching after the fact, which, hey, if you are watching after the fact, comment down below, like, comment, join the Discord. All the stuff is down there in the description. I would greatly appreciate you. I'm a small creator. I really am trying my best. I'm just an average man who works a full-time job, doing this as a hobby. And I'd really love that maybe by the day that I'm fucking 40 or some shit, that I can be an independent YouTuber and just live out life a little bit more calmly and chill. That's my dream. To the fact that eventually I never even need to leave my home. I don't need to be some fucking 100 million, 10 million fucking channel. I just need enough that can pay me enough per month that's gonna be more than a full-time job. Ow. I knocked my glass a little bit, and a little bit of Dr. Pepper went in my eye. Dr. Pepper in the eye. Ooh, that sizzles. Ooh, that sizzles. Ow. Oh, my eye. Oh, good thing it's my bad eye. I'm legally blind in one eye, but I have better than normal vision in the other eye, so it compensates. Actually, I have really good vision with one of the eyes, but my other eye is legally blind. I can still see with it, but I can't read anything with it. It's too blurry. But it worked out in my favor because I actually have a really big peripheral. I can see past 180 degrees in my vision. I can see, I think the number was like 193 vision. Or like really close to like 180, but I can see like a little bit behind me. Works out great. Yeah, so I mean, I worry more about, like, the future viewers, because, yeah, obviously they can skip past, but, you know, I just don't want them to have a moment to click off. You know, they want to see, okay, what's this ADHD fucker about to, you know, rant about next? Because God knows the words just never stop. We have more children. Yes, proper YouTuber status. More kids. Yavo, Jalali, Volzana. I don't know why I gotta give them all a weird accent. Jolly, Volzan, Volzala, and Yavo are about to grow up soon. We have water, right? Why are you guys thirsty? Why are you guys so thirsty? You know what I should probably do? Have houses. They're 40 logs. 40 logs, though, for one fucking house. That's gonna be 80 logs just to have both of them. Well, okay, so you know what? We can actually do better without houses. Right, so I'm gonna unpause the teeth grindstone. They can start doing that. A rooftop terrace is actually decent. But I would need a stair up there in order to do that. How could I get a terrace up here? This is how. This is how I get a terrace. Right? I did kind of want to use that slot for other things, but we will take it. Well-being, let's get another terrace right there. And then decoration, this actually, oh god, that's 80? Fuck. Well, well-being wise, that should still up their wellness status. And the wellness status guarantees that they live longer. I do kind of want to get a shrub. The shrub is only 20. 20 I can afford. I can afford 20. Let's say some shrubs around on top of the roofs. Right? And we'll say, let's just go build those. I have one builder at the moment. But kids should be growing up. 89, 74, 90. Yeah. You need to put stairs into water so they can plant mangroves. True, true. You are right. I do need to do that. I mean, I kind of want him to finish the pines first. I want him to finish all this stuff first. So I do need to do that. But I think I'll postpone it just a little bit. I'd have to make it pretty close, wouldn't I? What's gonna be the most best access point for him to get the most terrain? Probably here? So I don't think they need an actual path, right? All they need are just stairs. So I mean I could obviously just do that. I'm gonna pause those though because I have 31. Didn't I pause you? I paused you, didn't I? I paused you a long time ago. I swore that I paused them. We have a lot more. We can just do this actually right now then. Because we have a lot of planks. I thought I was pretty sure I paused that like 20 minutes ago. Ah. Did I unpause it somehow? Did I press a button for it? I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, more kids growing. Breeding. You're all about a quarter. You're all. Yeah, I'm gonna have a death wave then. They're all gonna be spawned at the same time. Oh well. It is what it is. That's what breeding pods are for. The drought is coming in 2 days. We have this. 120. How much does the gear workshop take? For science. 100. Okay. Well, when the drought hits, I'll put more into science. Let's build up 2 of these science lodges. Let's build up all 3. It's going to require 36 logs, sure, but we do have some trees that are growing back. I'll unpause you. 2, 4. Some might grow back. Some are close. That's 4. That'll put me at 33. This is 32, 31, 30. 12, 12, 12, 36. 6 short. 6 short. Pause you. Don't remember you pausing that. Don't remember you pausing. I could have swore I did pause it. That's why I was surprised that it was still running. Because I'm pretty sure I already paused that. That's why I'm surprised I have so many planks. I thought I already did pause that. I don't know why it wasn't already repaused. Alright, so that's going. Good, good. Still nighttime. Because we really can't start to escalate a lot of the village until we demolish you. Unpause you to get more things being planted. Have you focus on oaks. Maybe I'll high prioritize that tree. It's already at 40% grown, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Good, good, good. Delete that. How many logs do you take? 10 logs. Oh, we might still be kind of short. I'll low prioritize that if we have anything extra that grows up. Because some of these trees will be coming back soonish. We're kind of low on berries. Let's go ahead and start getting some of these berries back. We have 4 vacancies, which means that all of my builders are paused. That's kind of fine. I'm going to put this down to regular speed. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. I'll go to the bathroom. Drinking a lot of liquids today. And I'm back. Man, I washed my hands and fuck. I burned myself at work the other day, or actually yesterday. What's today? Monday? Yeah, yesterday. And ooh boy, it hurt. Hey, it hurt putting some hot water over that. Because I recently learned heat and freeze. Oh shit, that's a good burn mark. Oh fuck, that might leave a scar. We'll see about that. That sucks. Fuck. Okay. But no, I'm learning heat and freeze lately. So I've been working with liquid nitrogen, powdered carbon dioxide snow, which is like super chilled, and ovens at like 350 degrees. So I've been like putting parts in like ovens that are kind of hard to reach and get into. So I accidentally burned myself. Actually, I didn't even burn myself on the oven. I burned myself on one of the parts. I took out the parts. So what we do, we superheat some of these parts because it expands out the ports. And then we take the liquid nitrogen cooled bearings and we put the super cooled bearings into the heated housings, because you know when something is hot it expands, when something's super cold it contracts. So the only way that some of these bearings are going to actually fit inside these holes in terms of tolerances, which is very very tight, which still fucks up some of the times, is it having an expanded housing and a contracted bearing. And then as soon as you insert it, the bearing becomes hot because the heat transfers faster than the cold, and it becomes hot, and immediately it permanently gets stuck in there, and there's like almost no way to get it out without like the force of like Hercules, you know? So I accidentally burned myself in a couple of the parts doing an arbor press, and one of the pieces that got stuck, it warmed up too quickly and got stuck halfway into the hole, so I had to go take an arbor press and fucking put like 200 pounds of goddamn pressure on this fucking bearing to get into the hole, but while doing so, put my arm on top of the housing and burned my wrist. Little bastard. I also had a liquid nitrogen overflow, which sucked. It spilled over a little bit and dropped onto my shoe, which was not a problem. But apparently some of it, because my shoes are so fucking porous, some of it got on top of my foot, through the shoe and sock, and fucking froze part of my foot for half a second, and it gave me like a wart on it. Like, god damn it, fucking... I burned myself and hyper froze my skin to minus 200 fucking degrees. 273 degrees is liquid nitrogen. God damn. It hurt. It hurt. It was not comfortable. At all. Alright, got the breeding pods. Kids are growing up at 3 slots, which is mostly builder. You guys are getting us science. What did we need science for again? What did we need science for again? Gear workshop. There we go. So I can actually probably delete you. Replace you. And how do I get down to there? I'm gonna pause you off the start. I'm gonna circle you back around the edges. And build a platform there. So we can unpause this one and build that. Definitely do not have enough logs for this shit. At all. But I can repause these inventors because we're about to have drought soon. I'm gonna pause all the inventors just so we have room to go build stuff. I'm gonna actually high prioritize that. I don't think we have enough logs. Probably don't. Maybe build a wall of levees on the northeastern lower level and some levees and sluice gates north of the science buildings. Yeah, well, what I want to make a multi-layered things, right? So I want to eventually build actually these might just stay as dams because it works so well as a path. Unless I were to build, you know, a huge path over this to literally just come on over. That could be a future endeavor. But dams here will probably work fine. But then I want to build levees here for sure. I want to build levees here to control this water so I can keep all this green. This could be more potential farmland and or at least this could down here. This would be a great farmland area. I want to build levees at every single point, right? I want to build levees here to hold back water. I want to build levees probably here to hold back water. And I hold levees there to hold back water. And I want to hold back levees probably... Actually, I could probably skip building levees right there and build a double levee right here to fill all this. And keep it away from the bad water. But I am eventually going to need access to bad water. So I'll probably end up having to build stairs down this path to get in here somehow. But even with these dams present, this is actually going to be a huge buff for us. This water lasting just a little bit longer is a huge buff for us. We're about to have no water, so actually I can probably repause that. We are down to 0 logs. How close are we to some of these growing? The birches are... they're like 1 or 2 days away from growing. The pines are easily like 10 days away from growing. The oaks are like, yeah, 25 days. They're 25% of 30. Where's 25% of 30? Where's my calculator? 25% of 30. That's gotta be something like what? Like 3, 4, 5? 30 times 0.25. 7.5. So there's 7.5 days. So drought has started. Power is now out. I can, yeah, lumber mills pause. That's good. 2 vacancies, which are just builders. Do we have anything else that they're actually building right now? These wood stairs. We have 8 planks. They should be delivering more stairs to those guys. Or more planks to those guys, to this one. But at the end of the day, I mostly just kind of need... I am going to keep the water pumps going. But we do have 2 vacancies. I'm going to go ahead and get this back to there. Get the science people going. Forester students to keep on planting. I think we just kind of need more kids. We need more kids to grow up. How close are you guys? 45, 61, 61. So we're still probably like 3 or 4 days away from them growing up. We still have a lot of these shrubs and stuff that are being built. I guarantee you one of these probably took... Actually, no, they didn't take any logs away from me. Okay. To be fair, I guess some of them are on top of buildings that are not built yet, so they cannot build them. Great, but check the river above your sediment that goes around the top left and then beneath. Yeah, there is some water that goes along this way, isn't there? But I think that's bad water, though. I think that's all bad water. So I could maybe stop the bad water if I blocked off, like, this corridor? Or is it good water? I don't remember if it's good water or bad water. Well, we see trees growing, right? So that has to be fresh water coming on down. But then I think it becomes bad water because of these. Because of this water here, it becomes bad water coming over. Or is it overfill at some point? I think we're gonna have to wait until until the drought ends. Because yeah, what if we were to block it off like right here, and then it would overflow into these regions, right? It would overflow, make this all green. Probably overflow a lot of areas, and then come back down into here. Might even overflow this stuff. Message retracted. I love how YouTube doesn't even tell us what message was retracted. Like, I can't even see that. No, that water should be good. Yeah, that water should be good. See berry bushes and trees and stuff. So that water should be good. Can I maybe redirect it somewhere into the bad water? 'Cause, bad water goes that way. What will benefit me the most? I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. No, that definitely could be... That definitely could work. It's just very future plans. I put it back in triple speed. Are my beavers getting enough sleep? Yeah, they're all getting enough sleep. So 18 hours is still doing good for them. They're also doing good. Where's Alexander? What's Alexander doing? Oh, Alexander, you're a farmer. There you go. What's A. Gary BB doing? He works at the berries. BB works at berries. Fantastic. Wasn't there a third person? Did they die? Let me look through chat here. We have A. Garrett's B&B. We have Alexander. We have Arthur. Where's Arthur? Where's Arthur? Did Arthur die? I don't see an Arthur anywhere. I don't see a YouTube Arthur. I mean, okay. Well, then let's go ahead and rename Damari, Hipioto, Gelali, Kurgurisia, Kumima, Ura, Vozara, Yavo, Zolara, Zenma, Araria, Zijidba, Eldaz, Edjavile, Kekole, Quakastoke, Yoshi. I don't like you. You have stocks in your name. You're gonna go back to Arthur. Arthur. I don't know if that's... it's probably not spelled right. Get Arthur back in there. Gotta get my viewers alive, you know? Gotta get my viewers in there. The water is starting. What's happening over here then? Right. If I were to block that, it's just gonna fill up the bad water. Why is this green? Why is that green? Does water come out of there too? Oh god, okay. Hello. We have a clean water source coming out over here, maybe? And then a bad water source? We have clean coming through here. And filtering around. I could even block it, like, way upstream. The good water is flowing into the bad water, but, as you can see, yep, right there, and now the bad water is starting to flow back into the good water. And now now we have equilibrium. Yeah, now we have equilibrium. This still seems like bad water, though. Look, it's all brown. It is bad. I thought so. It is bad water. So I would need to block off that bad water. And the only reason some of it's getting green is because it is being mixed with good water. The water is moving pretty fast, isn't it, too? Damn. There'd be a lot of power to have right here. I bet there'd be a lot of power. A lot of water movement. Okay. Well, the drought is done. We have water. We're getting power. We have planks. We need logs. We are getting logs. Some of them are growing back. We have 2 vacancies. Let's go ahead and get these lumberjack flags back. You are paused. Turn up time. Go cut down the trees that we have. Some of the very first pines are at 70%. 70% of 10 is going to be 7 days. 70% of 12 is going to be like 8-9 days. So like 3-4 days maybe. We should have we should have some of these pines growing in per day. Because they're all going to be separated by the day that they're able to work. So it should be good. Let's go ahead and build that dam. And build that. Build that. Build that. Oh, it's the thing that's underneath that's paused. Let's build all that. More importantly, though, I think I do need another farmer. You are going to be focused on planting. You need to be focused on harvesting. We do have 6 babies. Children, which are all going to be growing up primarily at the same time. Except more trees will be planted now that more are cut down. They auto-grow. Oh, I got something in my throat. They auto, put them, they stay. Well, actually, I do see what you mean, though. Some of these trees have been cut down, the ones that we couldn't get before. Actually, I'm going to replace all that with oak. I want more oak. Okay, I didn't mean for all that to be oak. Let's replace some of this with birch. Oaks are the best. Oaks really are fantastic. They have so many logs. It just takes a long time to grow, so it's nice to have a big plethora of them. As long as we have some birches that have been growing back pretty quickly, right? Need a lot more logs. We actually have 70 logs right now, and these guys aren't cutting anything down. Go ahead and pause you. We have 3 vacancies. Let's put you back into the builder workshop. We still have 8 planks, which is more than enough for some of these stairs. You need 4 planks. 4, 4, 4. So we need 12. I'm going to actually put you back then. Put you back into work. We have 1 builder, 3 vacancies. Berries are doing pretty damn good. Like, they're doing really... Honestly, do I even need coffee beans? Honestly, I'm going to say fuck coffee beans. I'm going to say fuck coffee beans. Gears, yes. I'm going to unpause a lot of this stuff. Cassavas. Yeah, I'm going to unpause a lot of that stuff. Have them start building it up. We have 4 vacancies. But 3 vacancies there. What else is low priority? Maybe a lumberjack mill somewhere? Or a gatherer flag? No, they should be high priority. Still enough water. Why are you guys... Oh no, the buildings behind them are paused. Okay. Should be going. Grand. Yep, they somehow built that. Sure. Somehow built that. We suddenly have 20 planks? Jesus! Pause! Pause! How did you make that many planks so fast? Did you just find planks somewhere? Fuck, he just made like 14, 16 planks. Where the fuck did they find all those planks? I think something must have got canceled or something along the way that they just had a lot of extra planks. Okay, I'm gonna have them go build as much as I'm gonna have unpause, unpause, unpause. They're done building. I can repause that because now we just need woodcutters again. Oh shit, we have 10 children. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that going. I'm gonna keep that going. I don't need to stop it. One vacancy, get that back to the other lumberjack flag. These are all reaching like 95%, which means that they should be some of them should be growing up as of like right now. Some of these birches are as well. A lot of these are growing up actively as we speak. 50%, 15 days. 50%, 15. A lot of these are 15 days. Okay, away. Not bad. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. The only thing I'm going to worry about in the future is going to be bad water tides. Oh, yeah. Look at all them logs. We're already at 54, 50, 60. God, we're getting so many logs. I feel like our resources are really exponentially just shooting through the roof right now. Farmhouse is not done. You need to be prioritized. Get builders going. We have 4 vacancies. Those 4 vacancies. You guys need to be lowest priority. Actually, low priority. Low priority. No, I'm gonna mix you up with lowest. I'm just gonna pause all of them preemptively. I think I'll go to the builder shack, and they're all in the builder shack. Then we got more farmers going. More farmers. I need you in a harvesting. I'm gonna have 2 farmers harvesting, 1 farmer planting. Yeah, that seems good. Trees are still staying active with us. What are you? 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 Pine. Say birch. Any other single spots? No? Okay. Why are you guys not building? Got it. High prioritize those. Start getting those foresters down. And start getting those foresters building. You guys did build this. Logs, gears, planks, water, berries. And that's all good stuff. And then we will get access to more lumberjacks. You can even kind of move them around a bit. Okay. I think I do have those other ones as high priority. You do not fill out that far. You fill out to here. Not out to here. Shit. I almost kind of need one, like, right here. Where am I planting? I kind of. I think I need a lot of foresters just for this alone. Let's go ahead and put another stair here. Let's wait for this stair to get done. I don't have a platform. We will get that. Build a platform there. Build a platform there. We'll wait for that to get finished. Yeah, I think we'll wait for that to get finished before we try to look at other foresters for the mangroves. Because you're right, I would like to have the mangroves, but, oh boy, it's, they're pretty far off, huh? So what if I did something like this? You know? Get this guy immediately working. I'm gonna redo... Actually, I don't need to reduce the flags at all, do I? They're doing fine. I would like to see more of these crops. Where are berries? Berries, berry, cool, berry. They're putting me in trees, right? Berries. Cancel all you. Don't need berries way over there. Don't need berry there. Can you guys reach that far? They can reach a few. Not all of them, but a few. Let me focus on blueberry. No available workers in district. We have 8 vacancies? 8? 8? Look, we have more workers now than ever. Connect those stairs facing each other with a path. Did I not build a path there? I guess not. I could even do something like that. 8 vacancies. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6, 7. No 6, 7. Somewhere else they're vacant. A forester. You're vacant. Why don't I pause one of the water makers? Get you going. I really need you, though? Not really. I already have a lot of your trees grown, right? Oh, this guy can cover a lot of your area. Still need more kids. Still need more babies to grow up. And a lot of logs. These are 10 each, so that's going to be 60 logs. I do need more planks. Unpause you. How are our kids looking? Oh, a couple of them about to become adults. A few of them are about to become adults. 5 of them are about to become adults. One of them just did become an adult. That's really good. That's super good, actually. That's fantastic. That should actually start filling me back up even into the builder slots. Which at the moment they already are. And all the missing slots should just be the researchers. Yeah, there we go. We'll prioritize a lot of that. District management. Let's get the builder's hut. Polling post would be nice. Which I guess I will get into now. And I think I will build a road behind it. Alright, so looking good, looking good. And I could even build a builder's hut behind that. And build a road behind you. Not that it necessarily needs it, but, you know, it's helpful. So 3 vacancies, which should just be science. Things are building. They have better wellness. They have shrubs. They're getting their shrub modifier. Yeah, a lot of them are getting their shrub modifier. Shelter they are down on. They're all getting shrubs. Okay. Good. They're all getting shrub modifiers. A easy roof. Yeah, let's get an easy roof going. Several of them, if able. So we can keep that well-being up. We have a lot of berries. A lot of kohlberries. Still cut down some trees, not a lot. I think I'll pause 2 of you, because we have 4. I'll pause 2 of you. And then well-being wise, we need a medical bed. I don't really have enough. Oh god, hello. Not a lot of science for that at the moment. I do still need houses. I need 3 houses though, but that's 120 fucking logs. I really kind of need them to just go build everything up before I actually invest into houses. We need a lot more water as well. Houses? I know, right? I know. Beaver... I'm sorry. Lodges. Barracks. Beaver lodges. How do I want to do this? Matt Mercer style. Do we need 30, huh? Actually, probably, if anything, we're going to need almost 40. I'm going to pause these, though, because I don't want them to be built just yet. Pause, pause. Rotate. Rotate. Boom. Pause, pause, pause. And then this could be... Stair, stair. Pause, pause. Road. And then we have terraces. And then we could have terraces and shrubs and things on top of the buildings. I think that'd work. We have 12 vacancies. Lowest priority, lowest priority. Well-being is now up to 3. Almost a minute long. Minute long? What's a minute long? You guys are still building stuff. Do you guys have more access now that you have more stairs? Yeah, very vaguely. Actually, I can unpause you. You have stair access now. Look at all that mangrove that he can actually probably go build now. Okay. I do basically need a forester. How far do you reach? To that point. I would basically kind of need this. But you don't reach out to there. Which means I would need to do, instead of this... Never mind, I can do that. So that would work. That would work. We can go build that up. 7 planks, 10 logs. We have 50 planks at the moment. Actually, we have too many planks. I'm going to pause you real quick. I don't need that many planks. We do need that many workers. Build more vacancies. Paused you. They just all went to other jobs. That's fine. Builder Hall is the least influential. I mean, it's actually super helpful. But it's actually kind of like a very primary building. But ironically, at the same time, you don't really need it. A little bit different. Why are you guys building way back here? Have you still not grown all of the blueberries? Did we already cut these down? Doubtful. He's getting the mangrove, which is good. They are using the teeth grindstone. Broken teeth, yeah. And he fixed that. Good. So now people will be getting that fixed whenever they need it. Good. Very surprised we're not actually keeping up on the berries. And there's so many berries that we actually cannot harvest them quick enough. Wait, drought started? When did it ever tell me that the drought was coming? Shit. Hey, where's all of our water? Never mind. Fucking high prioritize this workplace. Hey, look at all those builders that just came in. There we go. Yeah, where's all of our water? I'm gonna start pausing some of these. I'm gonna keep 3 of them going. Because we will have death waves, so it's important to have some kind of influx of population. But damn. Another drought, yeah. I didn't even know that drought was coming. I didn't even see the warning that the drought was coming. Like, I mean, maybe you saw it? Apparently I wasn't paying enough attention. Hey, Wells is out to 4. Oh, you guys are being taken up. I didn't realize you guys were taking up job slots. Yeah, they already cut everything down. And they're not going to regrow. Just a little late warning you about the drought. I mean, you shouldn't have to warn me, right? I should be able to just be able to see it. I guess I was talking too much and being too much ADHD to pay attention to it. Yeah, I did not notice that the drought was coming at all. 150 signs for a stream gauge? Okay, I'll get it, but damn. Go build that up real quick. I want to see how deep my water is. 150 signs for something that literally is just a fucking pole in the water. Really? 150 signs, but a forester takes 30, but a stream gauge, which literally just marks where the water line is just a pole in the water. It takes 150 signs to research how to put a pole in the water. Like the fuck? Basically, I want to keep note of it. While my water is still pumping like this, I am still drawing out water, and obviously I still only have a finite amount of water. So I'll probably pause the water takers when they're around, like, I don't know, like 0.8 or some shit like that. When it's starting to get kind of low. Maybe 0.1. Another spam call, dude. Okay, and they never say anything when I answer, too. I want to answer this one. Anything? Hello?
Hello, Austin?
No, this is not Austin. Please remove my number.
Austin?
No. Wrong number. Remove my number.
Hey, Austin.
No, not Austin, sorry. Wrong number. Delete me. Delete my number. Never call here again. Fuck you. No, you hang up first. Alright. Alright. And there we go. And then it hangs up. Oh shit, I wasn't looking. Fuck. I got rid of all my water. Damn it. Damn you, spam callers. No. No. Damn you, spam callers. Okay, good. They all die in a couple days. Pause the water. Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. There's like a 30-second delay on the stream. You're too late. I was on the call. I wasn't looking. Damn it. But we do have a lot of people in the haulers post. I'm going to pause you real quick and unpause so we can get some builders back. Do we have anything being paused? It's too late. It's too late. Oh, damn. You are really behind. Actually, Alexander, you may want to check, your bar down below. Because I know that latency has like a 30-second delay, but you sound like you were like 2 or 3 minutes behind. So you might want to check the bar down below, and like you might have to progress it up to current times or something like that. Because you might be a few minutes late. Damn, that oak tree was waiting to happen. And look at all that water. Yes, and everything still grows. Unpause, unpause, unpause. Alright. So. Let me check our messages real quick. What is 4:30 Eastern Time? 4:30 EST to CST. 3:30. So in about 1 hour, I need to go hang out with somebody. I'm available whenever. I do still need to get food, which means that I probably need to be done by like 3. I need to go get food and eat it. Get back on the stream. So 2:45. So we got like 20 minutes left. I think we got like 20 minutes left in terms of before I need to quit. So getting the food back, getting the berries back. I'm gonna pause real quick because what are we lacking right now? What do we need to do? We have builders and haulers post. They're really not that important. Okay, I should be live now. Good. Now you're only 30 seconds behind because of latency. Yay. Okay. So we have a lot of extra builders, or we have a lot of extra people left over. What do I need to go fill right now? I need to start building these water wheels. And I need to build that gear workshop. I need to build that, and I need to build that. That's where the logs need to go into. These are all lowest priority, but they're still getting assigned because we have a lot of people. Or beavers, if you want to call them people. A lot of our trees are starting to grow back all of a sudden. I am going to demolish these. I'm going to demolish you. So hopefully they go take those out. Actually, I'm going to high prioritize these because I just want them out. I just want them out. I just want them out. Get out of here. You're annoying. You're in the way. Probably should have known that from the start. And reset that. Greatest depth. So they keep it at like what? 0.7 then for depth for that dam. So it's like 0.7, like 30% of water is still spilling over. Greatest depth is still... Okay, so depth is 0.7172. Yeah, I'll reset that real quick. Again. Yeah, 1.1 centimeters per second. Can I change this over to... World War II winning metrics? I don't speak Lost World War II numbers. And analytics, music, keyboard, camera, invert, key bindings, disable, FPS, VSync. No, they don't allow you any metrics of the domination of the world numbers. They only allow you future to be third world country numbers. For some odd reason. Europe is on a downfall. Although Europe might soon become a bloodbath, the UK is really starting to push back against the immigrant thing. They have a new political party. They literally just formed a few days ago. Their entire thing, immediately, even before the political party was even formed, already had 10% to 15% of support. And now that they become an official party support, they already have like a quarter of the population of support. Literally all just for the fact of getting rid of immigrants. And they literally just started like not even like a week ago, like a few days ago. So Europe is on a downfall. How did I get to the topic again? How did my ADHD get here? That should be a new video fucking format. How did my ADHD get me here? What did I talk about to get me to this topic? I don't know the fuck I was talking about. How the fuck did I get to immigrants? It's funny. I can't help but laugh at myself. Oh, we have 4 vacancies. We'll go back to builders then, why don't you? We're gonna need a lot more food. We're gonna need a lot more food. Why are you guys not being built? Where else are my builders going right now? We defended our country against worse. We have... What is it? What is it? The classic cycle of like strong men create peaceful times. Peaceful times create weak men. Weak men create problems. Problems create strong men. And it just cycles back and forth. Because we had a good probably 10 or 15 years of weak men. With the whole fucking DEI and fucking inclusion, fucking the trans shit, and all this other kind of crap that's all about mental wellness and all this. It created a lot of weak men. You know, weak, societies. But now it's starting to get to the point that enough has been enough. That a lot of the strong men are starting to push back. And a lot of the people are starting to align behind those strong men. Which I think a lot of people don't realize is that There is a huge population in terms of politics that literally are always for the more cordial-based format. Like, there is easily a 75% approval rating across nearly every country of people who do not like immigrants. They are nationalistic. They're all about Christian values and all about their well-being of a country and becoming powerful. But majority, if not almost all of that population, do not speak out, do not make themselves known, and do not do it. They only follow along the lines of like, well, this is most popular right now. I know this isn't going to fit, but I really want this, but I'm not going to put any effort into it because I know this isn't going to fit the political stream. I'm going to be ostracized or lose a job if I make these points known. But now that the points known are becoming more mainstream, the mainstream points are becoming more known to the fact that more of those people who are the sleepers, who do support that 75% of baseness, are becoming more vocal. Because the thing is, overall, the consensus of societal acceptance is more powerful than anything. Like, if I were to go out in public, I still at this point, at this point in public, if I were to go out and publicly speak about the fact of disapproving of trans, I would still be greatly ostracized. But it's getting to a point where you actually start finding more of the public who would actually equally help defend you. But for a long time, a lot of that would be just straight up like, lose your job, you spoke out against this, it's not right, blah, 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 type of thing. So you couldn't, because that was the societal acceptance of norms. But now that the norms are changing back towards the other side of true American and if not world values of just strong nationalism of your pure ethnic type of country, if you're Romanian, you want Romanians, you don't want Africans. If you're Bulgarian, you want Bulgarians, not Africans. If you're American, you want Americans, not Mexicans. If you are Lithuania, you want Lithuanians, not Russians. If you're Poland, you want Polish really hard. Poland is super based. Poland wants Polish people. They really do not want Russians. And a lot of countries nowadays are becoming a shit ton more nationalistic because they're tired of the overarching reaching hand of the DEI inclusion bullshit. And things are starting to bounce back the other way. And I think it's going to be very, very unfortunately hostile in terms of this back takeover. So it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So we need 50 housing. So I need to unpause 5 of these houses. 40, 80, 120, 160, 200 logs I'm going to need. It's surprising, actually, I have 220. That actually works out pretty damn well. I probably do need another industrial pile, don't I? I need more logs. I need more log storage. I got rid of these trees because I wanted to build a platform. So I can turn this around. You can't do it because you are in the way. I think. 1, 2. 1, 2. Delete that. 1, 2, delete that, and these, because then I'm gonna need platform. If I were to take my deep water pump now I can suck it. Now I can suck it. But now I can suck it here. I still want to allow some of that water to move on through. I can suck it there. And then I'll be able to suck here. And this will get me more water. Jesus, what the fuck just happened? Huh? I just got a crap ton of wellness. Oh, did you guys go finish all the roofs? Is that what happened? Did you guys just all finish the roofs at the same time? And get roofs while you're sleeping? Oh no, they got shelters. They got shelters. Shelters just highly increased. Okay, I need more planks again. Need more planks again. I need to unpause these and get those going again as well. I think I need 6 babies growing at a time. I think I'm gonna have more of a death wave. I think he's a little bit stagnated, a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna pause you guys until I know that these babies have grown, or at least until these babies have been born, and then I'll release you guys. We do have 16 gears. Belgians want Belgians, unless we're talking about women. Belgian welcomes women from any race or country. I mean, you get the Greek women in there. Allah. You get that pure blood, fucking Greek, blue-eyed, blonde hair type fucking girl going, yeah. I mean, isn't that kind of sad though to say though? Because that is the true. That is how do I put this into a way that's not going to be so insulting or weird, right? Because the world is run by men, obviously, right? But the thing is because we know that the world is run by men, that we don't want, like here in America, we don't want 4 million 20 to 30 military-aged men who are strong and capable of doing crimes or labor in our country, taking away those jobs from other able-bodied 20 to 30-year-old men. But it's okay if we allow in the women, because we know at its most, it sounds harsh that I'm only even hesitant about saying it's because of what I was saying about the cultural norm of what is acceptance, right? Is that men are stronger than women. Men can do more than women. It's not that women can't do things. No, it's perfectly fine. They have their own aspects. But the fact is that men are stronger. They do more control. They do more damage. They are more violent. Men are stronger. The men control a lot more. So having a whole bunch of women influxed into our environments is not as much of a problem because we are not scared of them. To put it bluntly, like, countries are not scared of women integrating into your country. I mean, the most that you'd be most concerned about is the fact that they probably fill in a lot of, like, HR positions, which sucks. But yeah, like, it's okay if we allow in the women because, the world's run by men. We like girls, and, foreign hot girls is more interesting, and they're not as dangerous. So if anything, really, the policy really mostly is, like, yeah, we want nothing but women, like, moving into our country. Sorry, but, I want those chicas. I want that Spanish-Mexican chica, or, short stack shoddy. I don't want no fucking 25-year-old drugged out man who can probably beat me. That sounds terrible. I don't want to have to put up my fist if I don't have to. I've already gotten a number of fights in my life. I don't want to fucking beat somebody again and talk to the police another fucking times again. I don't want to have to do another police report. But, a girl's not going to do that. A girl's not going to do that at all. Like, it's simple it is. It's a sad fact of life. But, it's funny because, going back to a conversation we had like an hour or two ago, is that humans are animals. Humans are animals. Male are dominant. Male want women in our own club. Male want less male competition. We want more girl lions to us, to one male lion. We know that girl lions are not as dangerous. We look out for other male lions that are harmful and have claws. So it's okay if a bunch of female lions move into our pack. It's not okay if a bunch of men foreigners move into our pack. It is just how it is. Like, that's it sounds harsh to say, but that's just human nature. That you cannot combat what is human nature, because human nature is quite literally nature. I think I passed up my breeding time. I'm just gonna unpause those. Women are like ice cream. They come in different colors and flavors. Exactly, But men are like different weapons. They come in different calibers. Women are ice cream. They come in different colors and flavors. Men come in different calibers. They come in, like, pretty much. Things are going really well right now. I gotta tell you, things are going really well right now. So we do have a lot more planks being made. I'm gonna pause. We don't need that many planks right now. We do need some gear. Actually, I'm gonna pause the gears as well. Let's move forward time. Let's see what vacancies they fill up. Cool. Awesome. We need a lot more food. Farmhouse. So, actually, let's build up a little bit of storage here, why don't we? Right? Let's build up a little bit of storage. Now, unfortunately, I would not want to have the storage. Let's get a vertical shaft. Let's figure this out first. So this is going to be a lot of our industry, which sucks right here, right? A lot of our water, of course, creates farmland, but our water is where we're going to get our industry. So I'm thinking maybe this farmland. I think we have a lot of trees. I think we're doing okay on trees. I mean, even though we are out of logs right now, but we did have a lot of planks and gear makers. We might need a little bit more trees on this side. Or do I want to make this more trees? Yeah, I want to make this entire enclave more trees. I want to make this farmhouse. All right, so if I were to I could even make this a lot of farmhouse down there. Ooh, okay. Let's delete this. Demolish buildings. We don't need all these roads. Don't need all these roads, right? And we're going to need more industry. And in order to get more industry, we need more power. In order to get power, that vertical shaft does connect. Right? Which means that we're going to need a path right here to go over. And we need a power shaft to go over. Power shaft can be there. Actually, I can probably delete this. I can delete that one because that can be regular power shaft. Vertical can be on top of it, right? No, actually vertical cannot be on top of it. It actually does have to be vertical. Which means this is just power shaft, which means I cannot build a vertical on top of it, which means I need to build a vertical right here. Can I build a regular power shaft on top of a vertical? Yes, it does connect. So vertical can be bottom, power shaft can be top. Got it. Got it. And now we have power over to this side. This can be all industry. I want this all to be industry. So this right here, this can be plants. This can be crops. Right, do that. Build some stairs down. I'm going to build out the path. We are getting pretty extended, which does suck. Which means you can also probably cut off into this region. There we go. And then cut. I don't know, fuck it. Just drag the road all the way over, I suppose. Because I think this actually would probably be prime farmland, huh? I probably would need a woodcutter real quick just to get rid of those guys. But in terms of planting, I say... Oh, what if I were to do nothing but oaks over here? No, I'm kind of thinking nothing but pines. I'm thinking nothing but pines. Just fill this... Wait, wasn't I thinking farmhouse? Why am I thinking trees? Why am I thinking trees? I already have enough trees. Plant crops. The fucking... Mind burp. We are going to need more canola. We're going to need more canola seeds. So I can probably have a small farm like that. That'll be more than enough. Don't care about corn or eggplant. That can be a future problem. Soybeans. Yes, get a lot of soybeans. Get a lot of cassavas. How far do you go out? You go out all the way. And then we can get the rest of them coalberries. Right, and then the rest can be coalberries. And in terms of planting as well, just because I don't like this, that actually may have worked. I don't know. I might need another coalberry right there. We'll just keep a 45. We'll keep a 45. There we go. That's fine. These are still growing out, which means I need another forester. Here Because then I can build out the path. Right, follow along. Get down another path. Get you a direct front to the rest. Build up a path here. Stay there just so I can keep myself an extra space if I really need it. That forester will help build up those berries, which means that I will need another stair right there. And then I can fill in the rest of this. I'm gonna fill in the rest of this. Let's say this area. No. Yes. No. I need to rotate this. Alright, get rid of all of that. And then these guys are building up. Get more pines there, but I want more oaks. I want more oaks is the thing. That's my primary thing. I want more oaks. There we go. So what's actually being built right now? Power shafts and stairs was kind of most of the work, and a forester. Even though we did a lot of work here, we don't really have a lot being built, so we should actually be fine just leaving things as they are. We have gears, we have planks, we will get wood. Especially since some of these oaks are finishing as well. 8 logs per. 8 logs per. Let me go ahead and just add some people. Let's see, I wanna hang then in like... There we go, wanna hang then in like an hour. Let's see that, see what they respawn with that. Minimize you. Maybe we're going for like 3 hours, pretty good stream. I feel like this one has a lot more potential. This run has a lot more potential. I'm feeling a lot better about this. Everything is getting full. I'm gonna undo that gear and... How are you guys doing on power? Supply 262, demand 195, so which means I can probably afford something later on that I'm thinking about. But that means that these need to be deleted. These need to be deleted. I'm gonna go ahead and delete you as well. That's gonna be an entire path. That's gonna be more production. But like once this gets built, all those berries are being filled in. We already have more than enough berries to begin with. So demolishing, let's mark that one for destruction as well. And that one, yeah, all of you little fuckers. Yeah, that should all be some good building right there. Pollard's post is getting full. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this, put them back. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on low priority, and I want builders hall. I want builders to be put in first. These are Colbari, so I'm gonna do plant crop. Colbari, I see your message over there. I'll look at it in a second. Do that, do that. Now we have that sectioned off. Which means in terms of food, if I were to do a food factory... No. A fermenter. Yeah, that's what I wanted. A fermenter can do fermented soybeans. And how much power does the fermenter take? The fermenter takes 50 horsepower. We're producing 241. We take about 190, so we should have just barely enough power for this to operate. Right, 195. So we do probably need one more power wheel. One more compact power wheel. So we are going to be low on power. No, we won't actually. Supply 250, 260. Look at that, look at that, look at that. We have actually just barely enough. Look at that. Full flow, full flow. We have maybe a little bit less. Why is my... Why is my supply and demand changing so much? Shouldn't I have a constant flow of water? Why is it changing so much? Tree cutter for the bottom trees. Yeah. Where do I want that, though? Probably do that. And maybe that. And then we're gonna need to maybe uncut some of those. Uncut some more for gatherers. Take that one down. Take those down. Yeah, so I need forest cutters and I need gatherers. You cover pretty far. Okay. Which to me, cutting trees, I'm gonna say only cut these down. The rest can be for food. Right? This whole area can be for food. Because that's where my gatherers are gonna be. Yeah. Look at them go. Look at them go. Right, so I could do something like... Actually, it doesn't even really matter that much. Actually, I need to build them on the opposite side. And then I can do gatherers. Gatherer flag here, here. Here for that. And then we can demolish... Actually, no, I can probably replant that. No, yeah, replant that. I mean, obviously you guys are not needed right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause you. But you are... I mean, these are all, like, situationally available workers. Actually, we do have mangrove trees that have been grown, haven't they? Actually, probably can unpause a lot of you. You can be paused. That can be paused. That can be paused. Still need more babies. We need more people. We have 51, so I'd say let's just go ahead and just finish these buildings, why don't we? Go ahead and finish those buildings. We need more lumberjacks as well. I really hope that the Builder's Hall and this all start to clear out. Because if the hauler post is empty, but the builder halls are open, then that means that we are doing good. It means that we're doing pretty good in terms of population. Should be doing pretty good in terms of population. Those woodcutters, get all those logs going. I can actually pause you guys because you don't have any power going right now because you obviously don't have any water. How's my stream gauge going? Depth right now is 0.28. We have a lot of food. We have a lot of water. We have 2 more days to go still. We do have 1.k science. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't looked at that in a long time. We're going to unlock the medium tanks, why don't we? That might just have to be a small water tank scenario. I know I wanted to put in another water pump there, but I think we'll be fine without it. We got 5 water pumps. I think I'll be alright. I'll be okay. Well, you got done that quick? Oh my god. I know I'm on fastest mode, but I'm gonna turn that down. I'm gonna turn that down. Holy shit. 0.10. Pause. Got too much water. Or we don't have enough water, actually. Yeah, 0.09. Some of that will dissipate. But I don't think it'll dissipate in time for anything to die. Including my beavers. Including my beavers. Oh, dying all of a sudden. Who put that air there? Who put that H2O there? That's water. Who put that O2 there? So you guys are starting to gather a little bit. We'd have more wellness now because we're getting different food types. But not by much. Nothing to do in range. Oh, that's right. I need to... I literally marked everything I could for cutting down trees, and I still managed to forget one. Still managed to forget one. Go get that cut down, why don't you? You are drying out, which sucks, and those actually all will die, and actually have already died. So that sucks even more. Yeah, 0.06, shit. Water's going down pretty fast, isn't it? So he's cutting down those trees. Some of them want to grow back. May not work out in their favor. May not work out in their favor. We did get our houses built, so we have 29 free beds. They have a place to store you. Alexander, you bring up so many good points, don't you? Thank you for watching my incompetency. Because you're right, they don't. They don't. No, you're right. They don't. They don't have a place to store it, do they? Fuck, they're at 70%. I don't want to delete those. I would like to keep them close, but I guess I probably can't I? What are these things called again? Mangrove? Or are they just called mangrove fruits? Yeah, mangrove fruits. So, fermented, mangrove fruits. There we go. Yeah. We'll go there. These are still growing back. Forester will be there. Yeah, these are all situational moments. Okay. You guys are growing. You're gonna be cutting down stuff, though. The only reason that these trees are even still available is because they haven't cut them down yet. So they are getting there. I'll pause you now, because you have nothing to do in your proximity. Water should be starting up again soon. 0.03. Ooh, that is nothing but a puddle. That is nothing but just, like, barely moist ground. That's like the layer of water you find on a road. Will we run out of... I think we will run out of water before... Yep, I was about to say, I think we're gonna run out of water. And there it all goes. You don't die immediately, though, right? Yeah, no, 5.8 days. Yeah, you'll be fine, This is the big thing that's different from the Helix Mountain, because the Helix Mountain, whenever we had that happen, there was like a 2-day delay because of how far the water had to travel. But for here, the water is almost immediate. Well, it basically is immediate. Yeah. Yeah, look at it. Let it go. Yeah. Where's my... I should probably build some levees now, shouldn't I? Not levees, floodgates. Sure, I build some floodgates now. Start getting those going, eh? Yeah, start getting some floodgates going. And we'll build some platforms across this. For a second there, I thought it disappeared on me. I'm like, what the fuck, where'd it go? Yeah. I'm gonna keep this at 0 for the moment, just that way we can have the water keep on flowing. Unpause the pumps, unpause the pumps, unpause the pumps. Keep on looking out for me. Keep looking out for me. Although I'm gonna be hopping off here soonish. But keep looking out for me. Cause I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Don't underestimate my idiocy. I get too distracted. Yeah, we're out of water now. Oh, look at that. Immediately getting water. Yeah. There it all goes. Whoo, baby. God damn. I'm gonna pause the gatherer flags because they don't have anything to cut down right now. I'm gonna pause those 2 lumberjack flags because they can cover everything else. So we should have vacancies. We have 5 vacancies. That's fine, because now we're gonna need you, we're gonna need you, we're gonna need you, we're gonna need you, we're gonna need you. That's actually exactly 5. This is gonna be 7, so we'll have 2 taken away from the Builders Hall, either that or the research centers. Don't worry, I got your back. Well, thank you. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to go to the DMV and the doctors. I have to go get a test done, and I need to go get my real ID for my flight coming up to go to Las Vegas, because I guess they'll charge you more if you don't get your real ID. And for some reason, last time I redid my ID like 2-3 years ago, you can do it online now. And when I did it online, they used my photo from when I was like 16 years old, high as fuck, completely down-dressed, and fucking got a lazy eye because I was high as fuck. So every time people look at my photo, they look at it, they look at me, 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 they go, okay. I'm like, I know, it's been it's been like 12 to 14 years since that photo's been taken. I don't know why my new ID I did online came with my original fucking photo ID. So I want to go get a new ID and a real ID just to update my goddamn photo. It still got me like skinny at like 160, wearing a yellow jacket, high as fuck, droopy eyes, because my whole thought was I used to smoke a shit ton of weed and smoke and drive all the time back when I was young. I don't do that anymore, but like I used to do it all the time when I was young. So like my dumbass thinking was like, well, if he looks at my ID and sees it in my ID I look like I'm high, then when I'm high and he pulls me over, he's just gonna think I look normal. Definitely not gonna be able to smell all the weed in the car. No, if I look like I'm high in my driver's license, then he's gonna know that I always look high. You know? Dumbass fucking kid brain. God knows that's not how it works, by the way. Not how it works, by the way. Alright, you know what? But I think this is a good stopping point. I think that this is a good stopping point, even to, what are you? You are soybean, no, you are canola. So I would say canola there, and soybean goes there. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be hopping off here, though, because I do have an event, some friends I need to go hang out with in like half an hour. I'm going to go get some food, relax a little bit, you know, de-stress, and then go before I go hop on with VR and all that crap. Other than that, though, I think we have a really base going here. Can't relate. Weed's impossible to find in Belgium. Yeah, over here it's legal in our state. We can just buy it. It's federally regulated. It's federally legal. But yeah, now I'm gonna be hopping off here. If you guys have enjoyed the stream, if you're watching later or watching right now, please, by all means, join the Discord, like, subscribe. I am releasing more content. Video will be out tomorrow of doing buckshot roulette, I believe, and more content on the way. Working on a song, working on some more lore for Digital Dave, and another big project that I can't really talk about. So things are coming along the way. Subscribe to keep up to date with a lot of that stuff. Small creator, really trying to get out there, and yeah, well, thank you. Anyway, all right, see you next time. Thank you. Thank you again, Alexander, for stopping on by and interacting with me. It's been grand. You've been helping me out a lot. So see you all again, either tomorrow or maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Tomorrow I got a lot of things to do, so maybe Wednesday. I'm thinking of streaming. So yeah, I think Wednesday another Timberborn stream. So see you all around, and see you then. Bye bye.